Hey everyone, it's Craig. Before we start the show, I'd like to once again thank you for your listenership and support, especially our Patreon members. And for those of you who are not part of our Patreon Hot Dog Club, I recommend that you check out our page and see what our options are. For $5, $7, or $10 a month, you can get a wealth of bonus episodes. So for the $5 tier, you get a bonus episode a week, or as close as you can get it. We're usually pretty good about that. And if we do miss a week, we make up for it. And for the $10 option, you get the weekly bonus episodes, the weekly listener questions episodes, and Katya and Craig's Movie Club. Movie Club, that's right. We watch a movie, we tell you what that movie's going to be in advance, and sometimes we provide that movie if you can't find it. Then you have time to watch that movie and then enjoy the episode where we analyze a film to death. And of course, our merch is live exclusively at dragqueenmerch.com. You can get Are You Gay? I just always like to know if a guy's gay. Mugs and shirts. Stay tuned for more news about new and exciting items that are going to be added to that list very soon. Now that we've gotten into all that, let's listen to the show.
A Russian ballerina stomping on a bureaucrat. A perky suburban housewife who's dipping a toe in scat. Skip it a bop, skip it a pop, 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 pow. It's whimsically volatile.
Brian, give me a few words, a few tests.
Words. What are they good for?
Words. Absolutely something.
They cut like a knife, come into my life. Words.
That's good. That's
You
good.
know that Madonna track?
No.
Okay. Great.
Do I have to leave now?
Yeah.
Get out! It was nice having you on even before we introduced you. So our guest today, of course, is Justin Kelly.
And I have a fun thing. Well, first of all, welcome.
Thank you.
But from Justin to Kelly.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, now I have to go commit suicide.
Well,
I have not seen that movie yet. I have to watch it.
No, I haven't seen it either, but I just thought it would be funny. Just to say.
Yeah. Just to say.
Because I figured that you've never ever heard it before.
Only a few times.
Only a few times.
100.
What do you get sick of? How many people have mentioned that to you?
Not enough to where it's like annoying yet, but yeah.
It's getting there. It's on its way.
There. It's
good. Yeah.
Thank you for being here. You look healthy.
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 38.
Wow.
You don't look it at all.
For a white person, you look incredible. Seriously.
Yeah.
It's all this coconut water.
Oh, so you drink. So for the
No, it's not
listeners
really.
at home, Mr. Kelly, may I call you Mr. Kelly?
Yes.
Is drinking Trader Joe's 100% pure coconut water of single origin.
Mm-hmm. Very classy.
Yeah. Coconut water contains coconut.
Mm-hmm.
That's really helpful for them to talk about.
Yeah.
No, that's good. You need, pure transparency with this sort of thing.
People get confused.
They do get confused. There's so many different additives and all these different products. You don't know what you're going to get really. So
yeah, they started jamming all that high fructose corn syrup in my regular coconut water. I had to say no.
You don't have
want
to add
that.
sugar to it. It doesn't need it.
No, it is. You've had one straight out of the
shell?
It's my favorite that way. It's so good.
Is it? Yeah.
It's so refreshing.
Yeah.
But if you buy it yourself to get it open,
You have to have a machete.
a machete, or there's like a circular thing and a hammer that a friend of mine has, and you pound it into the top. You're used to that.
Yeah,
You can get that coconut right out.
Is that a sexual innuendo you were just making? Okay.
Why did your mind go to such a filthy place? I mean, that is shocking.
I've heard this show. It's constantly filthy. I'm trying to keep up.
You're right. We're trying to be on our best behavior. There's no reason.
Yeah,
and we can't actually do it. So
I have a really personal and hard-hitting question right off the bat.
Okay.
Are you gay?
I'm kind of experimenting.
Oh, good. Okay.
My girlfriend is in Europe. She went backpacking there 10 years ago, but she'll be back really soon.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
you still shop for her.
Yeah.
sometimes.
Totally,
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I occasionally see some
Gentlemen.
men.
Sure.
Every now and then.
Just for hanging out and stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Like nothing
Video
serious.
games,
Yeah.
beer drinking,
Yeah.
sports.
Companionship.
Yeah.
I love ball games.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you gay?
No.
No.
I always like to know if a guy's gay.
That's Tatum O'Neal.
Tatum O'Neal in Circle of Two,
yes.
a romance story where she's a 16-year-old and Richard Burton is a 60-year-old.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Do they
been
have
in-
relations?
I believe they do. I've not seen the full film yet, but I'm getting there.
Yeah. I'm a psychic, so my prediction for that film is full penetrative sexual congress.
Oh, yes. Now I'll watch it.
Yeah, exactly. Without that, why bother? Hopefully it'll be something that's sort of pre the short bus thing. So it's like the first film that actually shows.
If 16 and 60, that's not really a May-December romance. That's like a February-December romance.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever been embroiled in some kind of May-December romance? Is that too personal? If anything is, I asked is too personal, you can just tell me to shut up.
Okay. I don't think I have, no.
Or maybe in the future sometime?
Maybe. Yeah. I'm open to anything. You know what I mean?
Are you single?
I am.
Oh, good for you. Do you like that? I think it's better.
I like being single. Yeah, I really do.
Yeah.
Do we have advice for each other? What should we do?
Oh, I have plenty of advice. Do you need some advice? I have plenty of advice. It's really good advice too, because I read Buddhism books.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Spiritual, sexual, everything.
Anything. Do you need any advice? Are you struggling with anything particular right now? I can really help you.
Oh my God, I have to think of a good question now.
Okay,
Give me a minute.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you like books?
That's a hard no for
I
Justin,
do
by the way.
like books. I grew up an avid reader, which I felt is like how I got into storytelling and then filmmaking. And I will fully admit the last few years, just barely, maybe a book or two a year. It's embarrassing.
Yeah. Isn't it?
I'm trying to get back on track.
Yeah, it's tough though.
Yeah.
It is tough. Do you? I've a lot of my compatriots and compadres have lamented the very same fact. That it's like, oh wow, I haven't read a book in 15 years. Does that mean I'm a stupid fuck?
It just means you're busy doing other things. Like, watching TV shows nowadays is kind of like reading a book. You know what I mean? Very intricate storytelling,
Very
characters,
absorbing, binge
things
watching,
to learn from.
Lots of things to learn from.
Except you can't read a book and also be on your phone.
That's true. That's very true.
Have you ever found yourself in a group of people watching a television program and then half of them are on their phones?
Every time.
Do you do that?
Sometimes.
Really?
I'm ashamed.
What about with movies though?
If they're boring.
Oh yeah. If it's failing it.
If it's a Martin Scorsese picture, yeah. Oh my God.
Get a little bored sometimes. I gotta check my phone.
Yeah.
What's going on Instagram? The same thing I looked 5 minutes ago. Weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is fun too. Have you ever closed that Instagram and then opened it up immediately again?
Yes, it's so crazy. Why do we do it?
I don't know.
It's insane.
There's a lot of other things to look at on the internet, but you're like, I'm done with this, and then I open it right back
pick up a book.
Yeah, pick up a nice
God.
old-fashioned book. You know what the best advice for getting back into reading is? Start at the beginning and then finish when you're done.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting new way to look at it.
I kept starting in the middle.
Oh,
and then I didn't know it was happening. I got confused.
Though that's
Right.
common.
Yeah.
It happens to a lot of guys.
Only gay guys are right.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
a gay thing.
Wait,
Even
so,
experimenting. Experimenting, guys.
So do you paint your girlfriend's toenails or do you let her go get pedicures by herself?
Oh, I paint them for her.
Oh, that's really nice of you.
Yeah, hot pink.
Hot pink? Okay. Yeah.
well, she likes
tawdry.
that color. It's nothing to do
It's her
with
favorite.
What, yeah.
Yeah. It's so cool of you as a loving and compassionate present boyfriend to know what her favorite color is.
That's
and
true.
And to like, it's not like
Exactly.
you're humoring her. You're really catering to her needs. Like I think Beyonce had once wrote a song about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's how it's how Alyssa likes it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, she doesn't have a secret, does she?
She has many
She has
secrets.
many secrets. A, she's dead, and B, she never existed.
Weird.
I watched your movie last night. One of them. Sorry.
Which
I
one?
watched King Cobra last night. I know you've done several movies.
It's okay. It's okay if you've only seen one. Of course, you watched the one about gay porn.
Are you trying to typecast me as some kind
Yes.
of pervert? Also, I have to warn you. I'm not a very good interviewer. Craig is the better interviewer, but I'm
think
just
you're doing
learning
a fine
the
job.
Craig, stop bullying me.
Gotcha.
Stop
Listen, I'm
bullying
trying
me.
to be helpful here, and now you're going to go off and just make it like I'm coming at you with some kind of negative thing when I'm really here to support and
Justin,
facilitate.
you see what he's doing to me right now? We have a feature filmmaker in the living room, and he's just trying to disparage me
Well,
in front of the guest.
I know exactly how to make you feel better.
Really? Should I take my clothes off?
Yes.
Okay.
But before that, you do know about a connection we have
What?
in regards to someone who was in my first movie, I Am Michael,
Yes.
that sadly
Zachary Quanto?
sadly got cut from
Zachary
the
Quin-
movie.
Oh,
It's
this
an actress who I've heard you multiple times mention on the show how obsessed you are with her.
Not Elizabeth Shue.
No. I swear 2 episodes you brought up this older former Oscar-winning actress.
A Bit of a Siren is in one of your favorite films, a film that you went on another show to talk about.
Nicole Kidman? No,
Ann Warren.
are you serious?
Leslie Ann
Ann Warren.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Leslie Ann Warren. She was in that movie.
Yeah, well, she was, and then she got cut out of the movie. Not because of her, just a running time thing.
Unbelievable.
She played Zachary Quinto's mom, and we had to let some things go, and it was very sad. But I feel like not that many people are as obsessed with her as you are, so I was very excited to bring it up.
Now, okay, so I did like a lot of research on you, but now I just don't like you.
It should be noted that he's literally kicking me in the shins right now.
From Justin to Kelly, then straight to hell.
No!
You see what you did? You see what you did? You knew what you were doing when you
You're
came in
just
here.
another typical white gay who's hell-bent on ruining my reputation.
I'll make it up to you one day.
I'm not one of your fans.
Anyway, so there's that.
Okay. No,
What was nice having you on, Justin? Anyway,
well,
Okay, that was
thank
great.
you so much for coming. The check is not in the mail. She was. What was it? What was it like? Huh?
She was so kind, so
Yeah.
sweet, phenomenal actress. She's amazing.
Oh my god!
It was very sad. We just like sometimes that happens.
yeah.
No, I refuse to accept that.
Not
That
with
never
Leslie. Not for
happened.
Leslie.
Oh, you know
no.
what I'm going to do to you? What the kids are so fond of doing? I'm going to cancel you. Have you heard
how does
about
that-
this
Aren't you
phenomenon?
going to? I
that
thought
like-
you were going to expose her.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Is that
Justin.
like ghosting?
No.
Okay.
So first, what I'm going to do, Justin, Mr. Kelly, is I'm going to expose you. So what we do online. Have you been online?
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
okay.
Me too. Now maybe after the
Yeah.
show, maybe we'll check it out together.
Yeah, we
Perfect.
could.
That sounds great.
Someday it's really fun to log.
Is that where the
on.
grinder is? Is
Yes.
that the online?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's one
Good.
particular seedy
Yeah.
neighborhood, and then we're going to expose you for the fraud that you and we're going to expose you for the lies and the vicious rumors that you've perpetrated.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
That's
we're going to
fine.
drag you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're going to cancel you, which means that your career is just done. After you've tarnished and the good name of Miss Warren and dragged her through the mud, there's no other option but to just to end you.
Well, and
That means I will come back with a fiery vengeance
That's right.
rising from the
Yes,
ashes.
the comeback,
and
which is
you'll
about
make-
90 minutes to 3 months after.
Yeah.
We'll be able to
Exactly.
play, yeah.
Sometimes as short as 10 minutes later when we've
Yeah.
made up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
great.
That's right. Yeah. And there's a
This
proper
sounds
Twitter
fun.
apology.
Yeah, it's
doesn't it?
actually really cool. It's what I've learned. I'm taking an online course in branding and marketing online.
Okay.
Online.
Well, they have that
Yeah.
online too.
Yeah, they have it online.
Okay,
it's
that's
an
great.
online branding course online.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
terrific.
Yeah.
Are you going to try to brand me?
Yeah, if
On
you
my
don't mind.
ass?
Yeah, I have a rainbow tattoo on my
I've
ass.
always wanted a branding. It sounds kind of fun.
Well, you know that sex cult, right? That was in.
Oh, yeah, I know all
LA.
about it.
Right.
Obsessed.
So tell me,
So
what was the
weird.
name of the woman and the show that she was from?
Allison Mack from Smallville.
Allison Mack from Smallville, who was she still acting when she joined this cult or no?
Yes. Well, I believe so.
And what was the cult name? Again, I could look it up.
It's
but
spelled crazy. I think it's Nixium. I'm kind of
That's
forgetting
right.
how they say it.
Nexium. It sounds
but
like-
it's spelled like NXVI.
It sounds like that sounds like a heartburn medication.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's how they flew under the radar for so long. People
Oh
thought
my
their
God.
organization
They started
was just
a
about
sex
Zantac,
injections.
Prilosec, and Nexium. And they
Prilosec is vicious, by the way.
Oh,
Do not
yeah.
get involved with them.
No.
But Allison Mack got arrested, so the sex cult is looking for a new leader. I think he'd be great.
I've been
perfect.
Yeah.
running a de facto sex cult. Like it's just I haven't really got the I haven't really gotten ahead of the branding of it.
But see, you're taking that course now.
Since
Oh,
that,
yes.
University of
This is
Phoenix
great.
is really has really bumped me up to the next level.
That's the magic of online. That's why we have to get into that.
Yeah. Let's check that out.
You got to, Justin. You're really missing out if you're not spending at least 15 to 16 hours online. What are you even doing? Can I notice
Literally
that you have
nothing.
tattoos?
Oh, I have a few, yes. They're
Okay.
all small.
Okay. What was your first tattoo?
Oh, my first one, it's a little bit embarrassing now.
Oh, I was just gonna say, do you regret it?
I don't regret it, but I was 20 and me and my close girlfriends moved from LA to San Francisco in 2001.
Is this the pre-Alyssa girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, pre, yeah,
Okay,
different one.
sure.
Your
Yeah,
first
different one.
love.
Yeah,
Your first
But
love.
Alyssa doesn't
Yeah.
mind talking about it because it was,
No.
in
Yeah.
the past.
Yeah.
And we all wanted to get LA tattoos, that we don't forget where we came from when we went to the Bay Area.
Jenny from the block.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And so I had a great idea at the time. I got to get it somewhere where it's a little bit hidden. And so I thought I'll get Los Angeles written across like my torso in Old English. And the tattoo artist was like,
Wait,
you're 21.
No, you're joking.
He's like, you're 21, you have no tattoos, I won't do it. And so he said, how about just LA? Wow. And I said, yes, but
Yeah.
now I feel like it looks like a reverse tramp stamp. I'll show you. Look.
Oh, wow.
It's not bad. It's just like, it's like a tramp stamp on your stomach.
Yeah.
So I'm just
We need
trying
a
to
new name for that. So you finish your branding course. Maybe, Brian, you can figure out a term for that.
luscious attitude.
Ooh, I like that.
It's the name of your jam band that you did in Alyssa's sister Deborah's garage back in Phoenix.
Which is what made Alyssa fall for you so
yes.
Yeah, and there's
how did you?
because it has to have a story. You gotta have
But also
a story.
that was her secret. You just gave it away.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, do you know? I can bleep that, or maybe I'll,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you can bleep it.
I'll just bleep it.
redacted. Yeah.
But then it did hook up with someone once, and he was said, "Law."
Oh,
It's like, oh no, it's
interesting.
L.A. It's like a L.A. Tattoo. Never mind.
Were they from out of town? Because that looks very much like an LA sports
Did he have
team
a
logo.
lobotomy?
Maybe he was out of town. I kind of forget.
He never did though.
Maybe he was dumb.
yeah. I've never
That could
hooked
have
up
been
with
it.
a dumb person. What was that like?
Yeah, I'm sure you've never.
Never, not once. No.
Yeah, I just troll Mensa picnics and stuff like that. Yeah, Sharon Stone was purportedly to
Mensa member?
Yeah, is that might be a falsehood?
Oh,
but,
Mensa, you mean?
Mensa, yeah.
Mensa.
Oh, she's a smarty pants.
yeah, and so is
Gina Davis.
Yes.
Oh, I love her.
She's fantastic.
And did you
Yeah.
know? Did you know that she's also like a really good archer?
Gina
a really
Davis
good
is, that's
archer.
right, yeah.
Weird.
Real, almost Olympic.
Oh my god, you're lying to me.
No.
that's, well-
Actually, I do believe you. You know a lot of weird shit.
How dare you? Well, Craig
In a
knows
good
a lot
way.
of stuff. He knows everything, and I know. All my area of expertise is like 6 months within the year 2000 in the realm of women's artistic gymnastics. So I have a really like.
But it's very in depth though. It's
Yeah.
very in
Have
depth.
you gone on Jeopardy yet?
I would love to. Foods that begin with the letter Q. I could do that.
Yeah, so give me a few of them.
Quails, quahogs, and quinces.
That's Quincy.
Wow,
the
that
one
was
I was
quick.
gonna. Yeah, that was.
Well,
very
it's from the
quick,
movie
yeah.
Girl 6.
Oh, okay.
Most
Never
of our
mind.
information is from Girl 6.
Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, I know 3 movies and 4 albums, and I wear 2 pairs of pants, and I'm just sticking to that.
Now, what about the underwear?
It works for you.
Oh, what kind of underwear are you wearing, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, I don't know.
We saw a sneak. Do you wear
Hanes.
underpants? Oh, okay.
Are they blue?
Jenny from the
They're
block.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always wear just very like basic underwear.
Okay.
What's
Like
solid
not boxer
choice?
briefs, not
Yeah.
boxers. Like to keep it all like high and tight.
Yeah.
You don't get into like sexy, like
No.
mesh cutouts or.
No.
Have you ever worn a thong?
No.
Would you be opposed to wearing one right now?
Not really.
Okay. We're sponsored by a startup company on Etsy that sells crochet thongs to
Do I get a free
political
one?
prisoners. Oh yeah.
Oh, great.
Well, you
Okay.
can
just
hang
have-
on to it for a while. At
Yeah.
least. Yeah.
Oh, I have to give it
yeah.
back.
Well, no.
in about a month.
And then you sell it used.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's
okay.
how we. Yeah, that's how we fund the podcast.
The
yeah.
online deal that we've set up is that you have to wear it for 3 weeks and post about it every day on Instagram, and then you'll get your money back.
Oh, great.
Lots of happy
Okay.
shots. Like I feel so great. Like sort of like looking to the air.
Yeah,
Like
And
that.
you have to use hashtag grateful.
Yeah, exactly. And hashtag bless.
I was just gonna say bless.
Yeah,
for
bless,
sure.
certainly.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. I
yeah.
love that.
I like this knife tattoo you have. Is that a knife?
It's a knife. This was 4th of July. So that tattoo, LA, little friend tattoo, and the rest are from films I've done, like matching with other, people I've
Oh,
worked
that's
Let
with.
me take a
Cool.
little shot at
Yeah.
the.
If you don't mind.
So the
You
knife
can
one
keep the LA
was
private if you want.
I'll keep that one private.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's for the boy. I mean, for Alyssa to see.
Yeah.
For Alyssa, strictly for the Alyssa. Yeah, only ladies see this one.
This
Yeah.
was 4th of July, upstate New York, making a film called Welcome the Stranger, now available on
yeah.
iTunes.
That's
Yeah.
your latest film, right?
And on Amazon.
And on Amazon, yes, thank you.
And on Amazon.
With Riley Keough, Caleb Landry Jones, Abby Lee, amazing cast.
Yeah.
And my DP, Matthew Clammer, had a stick and poke kit.
Oh
So-
my God! Do you mind if
So that's
I
a
get
prison tattoo.
It
You
looks,
have a proper
that's why it
prison
looks so
tattoo.
rough.
That? No, I love that. I think that's super cool.
Yeah, so it was 4th of July, and we got a little bit hammered and thought it was a great idea to give each other stick and poke tattoos.
No,
Yeah.
that sounds. That's a foolproof plan.
So he gave me this one. I gave him a matching one, but his kind of looks like a flaccid penis instead of a knife.
that's
Now, was that
relatable.
I
intentional,
tried my
or-
best.
Yeah,
No, it was
that's
just,
relatable.
Often with a flaccid
Had a
penis,
couple of
someone's trying
beers.
their best, but they've had a couple beers. And
Yeah, that hits a little too close to home for me.
drinking on a holiday, though, is very shocking behavior. I'm not sure that
It was the first time I'd ever tried it.
Oh, you were
Yeah.
again experimenting.
Yeah, experimenting,
Right, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah. Normally, it's a very, very teetotal life for Justin Kelly.
Exactly. Very pure.
Very
Yeah,
pure.
so you spent 22 years of your life in a monastery, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's how you had the time to write those scripts because
Yeah.
you're knocking these
Oh, yeah.
films at such a pace.
I wrote King Cobra at a monastery. Yes.
on a Zen Buddhist retreat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In fact, we did a King Cobra premiere in Chicago, and I saw you there. I think I told you about this.
Yes, you did. That's right.
You're joking. What are you talking
We
about?
were staying in the same hotel.
Wait, what?
A very expensive place, I believe, called a Best Western.
Oh, the good old Hawthorne Best
I think
Western.
it was that one. Yes.
That's when I knew. That's when I knew Mr. Kelly and I were destined to meet once again. He didn't look me in the eyes, but I smelled his perfume. It was Shalimar.
And you thought, he's with Alyssa.
He's with
I'll
Alyssa.
have never a chance.
I'll never have a chance. I could never rise to her level. She has such wonderful, follicularly talented hair pieces and flowing gossamer gowns and chiffon panties. And I'll never be that girl, but one day, perhaps I'll get to suck his dick.
And then we fucked.
Yeah, we fucked. Yeah, we fucked so hard that night. That was really cool. You're such a patient, generous lover. I really appreciated that about you.
Yeah.
Pity about all the scars, though.
Oh, it's okay. There's treatment for that.
Yeah, he's been getting treatments ever since then. Yeah, that's how he told me the story. He was limping from one of the treatments, and I said, what happened? And that's how we got into the backstory.
No, but wait, so what is the story? What is the real story?
I was there with the lead of the film, Garrett Clayton.
Okay.
Who's a former Disney star who played a gay porn star. Yes.
Oh, okay, of King Cobra.
Yes, of
Okay,
King Cobra, sorry.
so
Yes,
he looked,
Cobra.
I mean, that resemblance to Brent Corrigan
Right.
is really uncanny.
It's
Yeah, it's
really,
not spooky, really.
It's
Yeah.
spooky. It's ooky spooky hallowooky.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That's why we picked him. It was like perfect.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they said in the casting. They were like,
Yeah.
that's ooky spooky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I believe it was Siskel's ghost who had said that it was ooky spooky
Hallowooky.
ding dang dookie
Oh, that's
resemblance.
right, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, that's an industry term. I'm glad you. That's what we say in casting sessions.
It's a very
so,
inside term,
You're
so-
clearly very Hollywood.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the know. I mean, I'm in the
He's
know.
very showbiz. Very showbiz.
I've
yeah.
just become really acclimated to the culture here.
You're cast.
Yeah. What's my motivation, Justin? In general.
That's slutty, but I feel like that might come easy to you.
Wait. No.
We just met, by the way.
No.
If you want to cast two type, though, right? You don't want them to work too hard.
Could you put me in a movie?
Yes, of
Could
course.
you? Okay, I have a pitch for you.
Okay,
Here's
go.
my casting. Here's my elevator pitch. Okay, it's the Russian version of I, Tonya. Have you seen I, Tonya?
Yes, I loved it.
Okay, but it's called Ya Sveta, and it's which means I Sveta, and it's about Svetlana Horkina, who is an Olympic, like the one of the most accomplished female gymnasts in all of gymnastics history, but it was the opposite story of Tanya, where like, you know, where
Did she hammer her own leg?
I could really picture you doing that.
No. Where like she went, like it was supposed to be this like triumphant nationalist pride story where she like barreled down to Sydney, Australia from Russia, and it was her like medal to win. Everybody was behind her, and it all failed spectacularly because they set the vault wrong. It was like 4 centimeters too low, and she's a big tall person. But anyways, I could really I know it doesn't sound very interesting, but I really feel that I could infuse it with a lot of melodrama and lankiness, and also she changes her hairstyle almost all the time.
So do you.
Yeah, right.
This
yeah.
is a perfect match.
It's a perfect match, and she doesn't have any tattoos, but we can cover mine up.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's easy.
And she's bony and is not very curvy, so I feel like I'm. This is the role that I was
You're also
born to
very
play.
tall.
I'm very tall.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm 5'2", and a half.
yeah. Well, that's with heels.
Yeah, that's with heels. I
Yeah.
can take them off though. I can lose the heels.
We'll get some platform shoes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Tom Cruise does,
Get
so
some-
I've heard.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
A lot of apple boxes, a lot of
Yeah.
shots where you don't see the full figure. you
And
know,
apple bottom
uh,
jeans.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's another sponsor that you're.
I saw you
looking
more
to
like
work
in
with.
Jenkos, like, you know, the rave jeans from
Oh,
the 90s.
yeah,
Oh
sure.
I
yeah,
feel like that
wide
could be your new
leg,
look.
lot
Yeah.
of straps hanging,
Yeah.
neon colors.
Yeah.
Did you ever wear those?
I did. I went to raves in high school, and I used to.
You were a
wear
bit of a raver.
Jenkos. But I was like a candy raver, like very colorful, beaded kind of thing. You know,
Yeah.
discovering my sexuality kind of thing.
Well, that's
Oh, yeah.
Alyssa sort of led you
Yeah.
down that
Yeah.
primrose
Yeah.
path.
Yeah. Did she feed you like an anal drip of ecstasy?
yeah. How did you know?
I just assumed.
Followed by a nice coffee enema.
Have you ever had a coffee enema?
No. Is it a real thing?
It is a real thing. I've never had it, but I know it's a real thing.
What's the benefit supposed to be? I'm confused.
That's a good question.
Oh, antioxidant? Is that
I
it?
think that's it. Yeah.
Well, also
Or just to get high?
I think to get
A
high.
bit of a boost.
Yeah,
and,
when you're
clean out the caboose. Yeah.
Yeah, because the rectal tissue is so very absorbent.
Yeah, that's true. Some people do what do they call it? Butt chugging.
Booty bumping.
Yeah.
Booty bumping
Yeah.
and butt chugging.
They can get real fucked up because
Yeah,
it
you
hits you
get-
way harder, way faster. But you can also die.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, well.
There's that whole weird
cross
thing
that off
about
my list of
dying.
Next
things
4th
to
of
try.
July. And the 4th of July is a good
Yeah.
time for that.
So I noticed I'm going to put on my my junket hat right now.
Okay.
I'm going to pretend we're at a junket. So I noticed there was a lot of gay imagery in this film, King Cobra.
Yes.
What do you have to say about that?
Was it intentional or
Now, there were a lot of homosexual undertones.
was that intentional?
Well, it was initially
or-
a heterosexual story about a female porn star,
Right.
Who, whose producer gets murdered. But during the casting process, I was like drawn towards the young shirtless men. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
that's interesting.
Like
Yeah,
their
that's
their
weird.
auditions were just better than the women. It was so weird.
They were just more professional. They
yeah,
were
so
just
we were like, you know
better
what? Let's
actors.
flip this story.
Yeah.
Let's make
Yeah.
it gay.
Yeah,
Like
and
I
you know-
never even heard that word.
Yeah.
Right. No, exactly.
So, but I looked it up on
Yeah.
the internet. The thing you were talking
Oh,
about.
oh my God. I'm so proud
Well,
of you.
your assistant is big online, but you were still
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
I was-
woods
yeah.
on that. And you were
Yeah,
like, what's the word for when you want to have sex with a person, but like not ladies?
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
then they researched it for a couple days. They came back. You still were eating through the pre-production budget, but
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
post-production.
He said you should cast a what's that word? A twink. What it's a twink? Is that it?
Twink.
Yeah,
sounds
and I was like,
right.
what
That
does that
sounds right.
mean?
Yeah,
he
right.
filled me in.
That's an
Yeah.
acronym for totally wonderful in necessary kindness.
There you go.
Yeah.
That makes sense
Yeah.
that those actors would be
Yeah.
just like a cut
Yeah.
above.
Well,
you know?
it's hard working with female actors because they have a tendency to cry and look so wonderful.
Exactly.
And then that's very
exactly.
distracting for the viewer.
There's actually a scene in King Cobra that also got cut.
Wait,
But-
okay, wait, please hold my hand.
Okay, we're holding hands.
Why are you cutting all this stuff out of the movie?
Sometimes you just, things got to go to make things flow better.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he
So-
actually writes the scenes to cut them later. It's a kind of a cruelty thing.
Yeah, why
that he
are you
has with
hurting
certain
yourself?
actors. No, it's a hurt
Also,
them.
so I'll say, as an example,
Okay.
James Franco and Keegan Allen, who play the murderers in King Cobra,
Yeah.
they're in a car going to the sushi restaurant to meet Brent Corrigan to try
Yeah.
to get him to be in their movie.
Yeah.
And they're driving, and I believe the current scene is like, can't wait to meet him. We're going to get rich or whatever.
get rich,
But
yeah.
they improv'd afterwards. And one thing that happened, which is funny, James Franco did the acronym for twink. And I wish I could remember what he did. But
my
like
God.
off the cuff just said twink, and he laid it out, and it was fucking hilarious.
But you didn't keep it in.
But it wasn't supposed to be a super funny moment. And so
Yeah,
like that's
right.
that's why you kind of cut. Those
I will
things
the
out.
super
But I love
funny.
that you did that. You were channeling.
Well, we went to art school together.
Oh.
Yeah, I was actually the PA for the class he took at Tisch. It was Wigwam Building.
Oh, it was a Wigwam building because I thought it was
yeah.
how to overcomplicate your schedule.
That one.
I thought it
yeah,
was
yeah.
asshole bleaching. Oh, wasn't it that one?
that wasn't
He
at Tisch,
couldn't get
though.
into that class. Yeah, that was at the University of Phoenix online.
Well, no, he later taught that class.
Yeah.
Right, because he took the course on the plane between
Yes.
schools.
Yeah, he's a
that's right.
multitasker. But I love that scene where he was like, just give us a fucking big bowl of sushi. He was asked for the
Oh,
most
yeah.
expensive, like, can we have the most expensive bottle of sake? Just give us the most expensive bottle of sake. Just give us a whole big fucking bowl of sushi. So
My favorite thing, if
fucking
you remember, so
funny.
a lot of that was improv, and we ran out of time that day, so we had to do that entire scene as you saw in like one long. It was like a 6-minute dolly in, which
my-
made the scene
right.
better. It was
Yeah.
great.
It is a
But it's
fantastic.
very
It is a great
stressful. We
scene.
had like an
Yeah.
hour to shoot it, I think.
Oh my God.
So a lot became improv, and on his own, just pulled this thing. Which, if you don't remember, he didn't say sake. Because his character's supposed to be kind of dumb. He said,
Right.
"I would like the most expensive bottle of sake."
Sake.
Oh, yes.
And I
That's
thought it
right.
was so brilliant. That's why he's so
Sake.
good.
It's like
Yeah.
a Versailles.
Oh my god!
It's
yeah.
like, yeah.
And I couldn't help but notice.
Fucking ball of sushi. Give me that fucking big bowl of sushi. bitch.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that was that's very Trixie at a ordering at a fancy restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Just give me the most expensive thing you got, you stupid douchebag motherfucker.
Oh, but wait, I have to finish Chicago because it's a flattering story.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a
but yeah.
lovely story.
Yeah.
Don't try to flatter
Actually, it's
me.
very sentimental as well.
With Garrett Clayton, we go. Oh, is it a commercial break?
No,
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 it's
no.
sentimental.
He's setting it up. Yeah.
With Garrett Clayton, and we're at the Best Western on Hawthorne, near the gay area of Chicago. It was my first time there.
Boys Town.
A little bit chilly outside, as they're known for, a bit windy.
Yes.
I go downstairs from the hotel with Mr. Clayton, and I see two people standing outside waiting for their car to an event. It's Miss Katya and Miss Ginger Minge.
Wow.
And having worked with, quite a few celebrities, I don't get that starstruck, but I told Garrett Clayton, oh my God, it's Katya and Ginger Minge.
No way.
And I literally looked over and should I say hi? And I couldn't do it.
You just pissed yourself
I
and vomited.
actually shit myself. But no, I swear to God, Garrett was like, "Who?
Yeah,
You don't watch
What?
Drag Race?" I was like obsessing and freaking out.
Yeah.
I walked by.
fuck?
I think we waved a little bit. I think
eyes?
that
Did you meet
Ginger
eyes?
recognized Garrett and so said
Yeah.
hi and kind of said like, "Hi, but I got nervous to say hi because I'm such a fan.
Such a fan. Yeah.
You're
Such an
crazy.
admirer.
And now we just held hands.
Yes.
And now we're
it's a
lovers.
big
Well,
day.
it's probably lucky for you because
You shit yourself as well.
I always shit myself.
And I remember you
And
said
then
Chicago
in a
was the
bit of
shitty
a
city.
conceited turn, like, oh, they're probably going to my premiere. It's like the King Cobra premiere in. Exactly. They were not in Chicago for my premiere. They were going to a drag show.
We're going to a wiggle wiggle show. We do the wiggle wiggle dance.
You were hosting a Drag Race viewing at a bar. I don't remember the name.
Roscoe's.
But, okay, that might have been it.
Yeah, it's down the
Which
street
we
in
went
Boys
to
Town.
later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago's a wild time. The good old Boys Town.
I had a great time there. It was fun.
Yeah, it's
We went out to all the
wild.
gay bars.
Yeah.
Drank a little bit too much.
Well, that was your first time at any establishment like that, right?
Oh yeah, it was
So-
shocking.
Was
and you
Alyssa
came
okay
out
with
that
that, or-
night, right? How did you feel coming out that night as gay?
Well, well, I FaceTimed Alyssa. She was in Uruguay.
Uruguay. Okay.
And we FaceTimed, and she cried tears of happiness.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because
That's
she was so
amazing.
sick of that fucking hot pink toe polish you were putting on her.
Yeah, and then she said, "Please stop calling me." She said, "I don't know who you are, and I've never known, and I don't understand why you keep FaceTiming me."
And then in the background of the FaceTime was just, listen, Alyssa, I have something I have to tell you.
Hey Justin.
We got a recording of it. That's why I know.
Justin. Hey baby.
We had a great time at that club, and then Ginger was still there, and you left.
Oh. Okay.
Was it something I said?
I was probably so overcome with fraught emotional electricity. I think that happens to me. Also, probably I just maybe tried to get laid or something.
Probably.
Yeah, yeah,
That's understandable. It's relatable.
yeah. There was a funny thing about in Chicago. This is in terms of like professional behavior with hiring people. I was like in a nook smoking a cigarette, and a person appeared out of nowhere, and they were a fan, and then I hired them to be my assistant and flew them back to LA with me the next day.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How did that work out?
Not like super duper well, but for a time it did.
What kind of life was going on that they could just up sticks and leave like that?
Well, he might have been homeless. I'm just kidding. No, he wasn't homeless. No, he just had stuff going.
He might as well
What were
have
his
been.
duties as your assistant?
Oh,
Duties.
so many duties.
What did he have
Change
to
my
do?
diaper, clean the feces off the walls, damage control.
That's a lot. That's daily.
Backtracking.
Spinning.
How to keep a very taut, tight physique. Because we have to maintain a very rigorous standard of visual presentation for online.
Of course.
Yeah, for online. Do you ever?
He also took notes for your online course, I'm assuming.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Well, he transcribed I would scream, and he would try to transcribe it into papers that I would then mail to certain people.
This job sounds kind of fun.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
Well, you
Paid
have some
about-
downtime between films. I mean, not that much,
Yeah,
but you
why
have
not?
some.
Yeah.
Well, the position's 50 hours a week, $3 an hour, and there's no benefits.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sounds like
I'm
you were
in.
talking about looking for something just like that last week when I saw you.
What was your first job ever?
Okay, it was I was probably 14, and my brother and I worked for this like carnival company where I grew up in Santa Clarita Valley. Very, very janky, low rent, old, just like super old smoking couple. Totally illegal to work at 14.
Sure.
12-hour days. I think
Yeah.
we got $50 for a 12-hour day, which when you're that age
That's
is a
great.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems thrilling.
So we'd go places like a party or an event or a park and set up like, game booths and these weird old rides that look like you're going to die on.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
that were never
Carney.
maintained. That
And
were
I would
never
work
fixed up.
the booths, like where you throw a dart and pop a balloon.
Oh my God, you were Jodie Foster in Carney.
Yes,
That's
that was
amazing.
me.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
It was very weird.
Did you fall in love with any Did you ever fall in love there?
Only with all of my brother's hot friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, because you knew all the ladies in town.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was Veronica, Betty, Joan,
Jasmine.
Linda, and Vicky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Vicky. I
Yeah.
loved Vicky.
Oh my God.
Vicky, yeah.
That flaxen mane.
Oh my God. And her fashion
Her
sense.
Forever 21 attire was stunning.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She knew how to put those separates together in a way.
Exactly.
Now she's wearing Ann Taylor Loft, and she's never looked better.
Oh,
Really? I thought she switched to Dress Barn.
Craig, how dare you?
Anthropology?
Listen, Katya, the how dare I? How dare you? I mean, first of all,
Well, you know that I'm sponsored by Ann Taylor Loft, and then I have to mention it at least 3 times on the
You wanna-
podcast, or else they're gonna pull our funding.
if you our funding, just your funding.
Oh, that's right. I have a confession to make. I've been pilfering all the coins we've been making.
You've what?
I've been pilfering all the cash.
And then I load the fridge up with your Georgia Peach Coca-Cola and don't even ask for a cent for it, and you've been just ripping it off.
You know who's in charge here. It's Justin Kelly Part 2.
That's I know, and we can't have this discussion in front of him. You know, he blanches so easily. Look at him, he's retreating right now.
He's sweating. He's taking off his diaper. He's shit in his hand and he's hurling it out the
Oh
window.
my God, you saw that?
You know, his peripheral vision is terrific, and
Yeah.
and because of his terrific peripheral vision, we'll stop arguing. 'Cause
Yes,
we have
okay.
company.
Yeah,
so.
now we're back to normal. You're wearing pink pants, and I think that's really cool.
Thank you.
I wrote a bunch of questions for you, and they're all really good.
and we're gonna get to those.
No, but I don't
first-
want to. I don't want to ask you them right now. But I'm dying to ask you: is how tall are you?
5'7".
5'7".
Yeah.
Have you ever done gymnastics?
No.
Would you be
I
interested
always
in trying?
wanted to.
Yeah.
When I was a little kid, it was always I wanted to do trapeze.
Oh,
I still would. Doesn't that sound so fun?
It is.
Flying
The most
through the air without a
glamorous.
worry in the world, like you're a bird.
Well, actually,
I think I'd be good at it.
no. 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 The thing about trapeze is that you
Give it
haven't-
up now.
Yeah, you haven't there is flying, but there's a ton of worrying.
But there's a net below.
Well, I mean, I don't know what kind of trapeze you're.
We've all
going
got to
at.
fall in life, girl.
Oh my God! Platitudes, Justin.
platitudes.
Platitudes.
Welcome to Platitudes.
Yeah.
Justin, Brian, and Craig.
Do you have a middle name?
Joseph.
Mine too.
No, it's not. You're lying.
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God! All
Oh,
of our
sorry.
connections.
Yeah, Craig just shoved the
that
microphone
mic right into it.
Well, I was screaming, so I
Keep it
wanted
right
to.
close to the mouth.
It's
Close
really
to the
you
mouth.
automatically opened your mouth really wide when he did that. Just like
Yeah,
knee
no,
jerk
well,
reaction.
I'm going to show you the tattoo that I got.
You have lots of tattoos.
Yeah,
Is that a penis?
I went through I had a moment. That so
You have
this is,
conjoined twins.
I do. I drew that one. But this is Saint Joseph the Worker, and he's headless because he's a workaholic. He got beheaded. And that's because I was
that on
born
your leg? Where
that's
is
on
that?
my beefy trotter.
Oh my God.
My left beefy trotter. Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah. How many tattoos do you have?
Let's see. 1, 2. I have a little one on my finger, a little cross.
Oh, are
Oh,
you
that's just an excuse to flip us
Upside
off.
down,
That's nice.
cross middle finger.
The devil
for I
worshipper?
am Michael. Also a matching tattoo.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I have a gay pink triangle.
Oh, cool.
Also
Looks like
stick and
poison
poke.
ivy.
That's why it looks like that.
I love that. I love that. That
Oh,
one's
and I have
cool.
this little guy. Also, this is from Welcome the Stranger. It's like a symbol in the movie.
That's amazing.
well, the good thing is they're all small tattoos, and if you get one for each of your films, given your pace, you'll be completely covered in about 20 years.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you just wrapped on another film, right? The J.T. Leroy story?
Yes, and I don't know what tattoo to get for that.
Just Laura Dern's face on your ass.
That's a good idea.
It's always a good idea, yeah.
Could you imagine?
I can imagine, and I would like to design it for you.
You can.
What was that like? What was it like working with the Dern?
Oh, everything. I mean, I've been obsessed with her forever.
Sure. What was the first film of hers that you remember being like, oh my God, or that you first saw her
The
in?
first one that I saw would have been Jurassic Park, but it wasn't the one where, it wasn't the oh my God moment because she was a more commercial turn, of course.
Sure.
Yeah.
The first oh my God was, of course, Blue Velvet and then Wild at Heart.
Wild at Heart is
She
incredible.
has such a specific, unique thing, obviously, that we're all obsessed with. And I could
Yeah.
not believe that she did my movie. It was incredible.
She
And
was-
she's so good in it.
She was so brilliant and enlightened.
Wouldn't it be great if it was
Yes,
the
and
one time she
enlightened.
just like tanked it and you were like,
I
no,
know.
no, she's not doing the thing. She's not doing her thing.
Yeah, she's not being
It's just
Laura.
not happening.
It's not Laura. We don't have Laura.
She seems
Where
to
is
have
she?
lost inspiration totally. She's waiting for lunch. She's always yelling about lunch.
No, she improv'd a lot, and which she's so good at. Just there's one where she sees Kristen Stewart,
Yeah.
who also is a genius, for the first time, and it's written something like, oh, so nice to finally meet you, like, in that kind of world. And take one, she kind of comes out and says like, oh my God, there you are. I see your beautiful soul and your smile. Look at this beautiful creature. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so much better than what I wrote.
How do you do? Like, how do you get offended?
She's great.
Or like, do you as a writer in it? Do you do? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's if there's ever anything improv that goes astray or like changes a story point, but most actors as like established and brilliant as Kristen and Laura, like they'll know how to turn a decent line into something much better. So, yeah.
Do you ever have a moment when someone starts improving that you have like a mild like, did I write that? Like, it just for a flash where you're like, I'm
totally
confused. What's going on here? I thought I knew the script because you've spent more time with it than anyone else.
That happens, and then maybe every now and then there'll be like an improv that goes a little bit awry. And with indie films, you're constantly pressed for time.
Sure.
So sometimes I'll be like, oh my god, stop. But
do you ever scream at the cast and strangle them?
Never.
No.
I've been very lucky with like there's so many horror stories about crazy actors, and I've been really lucky.
Yeah,
everyone's very nice. But it's the kind of films that like people aren't really doing for the money. It's like they love the story and the character, so they're gonna come to it being polite.
Right, on their best behavior because they really want to be involved. And they know also, like you said, it's an indie film. You're pressed for time. You don't have all the resources.
Exactly.
So like during that 1 hour shoot that you had with James Franco and Garrett Clayton, and who was the other actor in that scene?
Keegan Allen.
Allen. They're not going to start fucking around and be like, hey, you mind if I go take a shit? Like, there's not going to be a lot of that.
No.
Yeah.
No. They're like, okay, we need to get this or we will die.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God.
But there was once in I Am Michael, there's this Mexican restaurant scene and super pressed for time. And then at the end of the final take, James improv'd, and it was so funny.
Yeah.
But it was like going on, and I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, oh my God. And so I yelled cut, and he goes, oh, no, I'm not done yet.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay, because that was my first feature, and it was like, pretty big production. And I was so grateful to be there, but I'm like,
but you're the director.
You're the director.
Young
you're the
gay
boss.
director on like a set of 75 mostly straight people. It's a little bit. You have to like
daunting.
really,
Yeah.
You have to really man up.
Yeah. Gonna go find your breast.
But in that case, I was like, okay, never mind. Just keep going.
No, you're right, James. You're right. Never mind me. Don't mind.
That's what I wanted that too. I forgot to tell you that, but I wanted you to keep going. That was a mistake.
I just wanted to set you off in another direction in your improv, but please continue as long as possible, please.
Yeah.
Was he a producer of that as well, James Franco?
Yeah.
Okay, so then that's interesting too, because you're also telling the actor and producer of the film.
Yeah, but luckily he because he also produced King Cobra.
Yeah,
super great about letting me trusting me
and doing the right thing, which is letting you be the director.
Yeah,
because it's kind of
he would like never
people...
ever be like if I had some note on direction, he wouldn't be like that's not right or you shouldn't do that or this is your first feature. You don't know. He was always like totally good idea.
You don't know how it's done.
It's kind of crazy. Kind of he was very 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 trusting, very mentor-like.
Because I know that there's been a lot of negative things about James Franco in Twitter, in the Twitterverse, etc. recently. So it's interesting to talk about how great he is to work with.
He is, yeah. We did a lot of press tours for both films, and I felt like very good about being able to defend him to people, which is mostly gay press, which is funny.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Weird.
Well, I told you they love to drag and expose.
A little hateful, if you didn't know that. Yeah,
I've never... Justin,
really?
I don't know where... Okay.
A little catty, perhaps?
Okay, I am just... I am floored. And I'm frankly becoming a little bit emotional because you come into this...
Do we need to hold hands
living
again?
room. I can... Don't touch me! You're hurling baseless accusations against me and insinuating somehow that the gay press could be petty, spiteful, vindictive, or plotting in it. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. They're rotted.
Rotted deep to the core.
Gay people are rotted. They are truly rotted.
So really it was mainly the gay press that would ask the questions about Franco's conduct, etc.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. And how would they phrase the questions?
This is years ago, so in terms of playing gay characters and making a lot of gay films.
Oh, right, because there was a lot of hubbub about that. I remember seeing a post about I Am Michael before it came out that was very angry about it. And we talked about this a little years ago before we started recording this podcast. And there was a lot of negativity, like, fuck this is going to be a shitty movie because he's straight, which is kind of a really dumb thing to say. Without seeing any film, you can't really judge it.
Right. I don't understand that argument.
I kind of started to understand that people didn't really know not the backstory, the behind the scenes story. So that's why I felt good to say, like, maybe to you it seems that way, but he's getting so many gay films made, and like backing so many gay directors and actors who otherwise might never get to make a film.
Yeah, see, that's an interesting angle that people
He's not doing it just to like, oh my God, I want to play gay again. It's so fun. Yay. I want to take a job away from a gay actor. It's always like he knows that his name in a film will get the film made, and he helps so many gay directors. So that's why I was like, shut the fuck up.
He also helped me get jerked off in a bathroom stall once. So that was really cool.
That never happened to me. What the fuck?
Oh, see, he's not the great guy you think he is because he didn't get that happening for you.
Sorry, Mr. Kelly.
There's a punch list of things that James Franco's supposed to do when you know him.
Yeah.
And he didn't clear all these with you.
I'm going to have to talk with him.
I think you shall.
Excuse me
I
for a
think you
moment.
should.
Yes.
Perhaps write him a long letter. Yeah. In the I Am Michael movie, the guy becomes... Explain the
general
story.
premise would be good because also, again, much like the J.T. Leroy story, this is a true story. But you did have to massage a few things because of people's willingness to go along with the story. I don't know what you did with J.T. Leroy.
For that one, for I Am Michael, just change a couple names.
I see. Let me rephrase.
That's
actually.
King Cobra, we changed a couple more things.
So for King Cobra, you had to change some things. But now this is 3 films that you've made based on true events.
3 gay-ish true stories that took place mostly in the 2000s, which was not intentional, but I did an accidental trilogy, which I kind of
I like that. The
Accident-
accidental trilogy.
That's the accidental trilogy
Accidental
starring
Forest.
Gina Davis.
Yes, exactly. As the archer, right,
Yes.
who falls in love with Alyssa.
Yeah, and Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Of course. Yeah. He
Perfect.
just sort of sneaks by in the background.
I just named your next show.
Oh my
it's
God.
Accidental Trilogy.
Incredible.
Right. Welcome to
You're
Accidental
welcome.
Trilogy.
I'll take an EP credit. Thank
I'm
you.
sorry. We changed the name to Shit Can Turd Monster Dumpster Fire Disaster Woman.
Yes,
that's a little easier to say.
Yeah.
So I get that.
It fits on the marquee a little bit better.
Yeah, better for the website.
Yeah.
That's true. But
The
branding.
what?
For the URL.
Yeah, the
For the
branding.
URL.
Yeah. For the online.
So I've considered rejecting my gayness and becoming an evangelical Christian.
So for those who don't know what the film is about.
Oh, right.
Let's get into that.
Yes, gay activists who worked at XY magazine, which I used to read as a young gay.
I totally know that magazine. Yeah, it was younger boys.
Exactly.
Like smooth Twinkie stuffs.
If you look at it now, it was the first issue would have been maybe like 95-ish.
Yeah.
Which I have all the issues. I got all the back issues for the
Yeah.
film.
Yeah.
If you look at the first issue, even now, you would be pretty shocked.
Really?
It's it's way more risque than I ever remembered. Tons of very, very young looking, like barely 18.
Yeah.
Shirtless. It's pretty wild.
Wow.
It's pretty, but I used to go to Barnes and Noble in Santa Clarita Valley in the suburbs of LA and take that and then like hide it in like a Sports Illustrated.
Sure.
And then sit at a table and read
Sure.
the
it.
good old switcheroo.
And it made me feel funny in my underwear.
Oh, did you ever get a boner?
No,
I'm
never.
not sure
God,
what that.
never.
No, so a boner.
Yeah.
Explain what a boner is.
So
please.
Justin, sometimes when a man who is gay looks at imagery that could be construed as gay, sometimes there's a tumescence that grows in the crotch area when there's a lot of blood that comes into. Basically, it's called a hard-on or a boner. I'm just trying to fill you in here.
Okay, that's
Are
why.
you now?
That's why.
Oh, fill you in. Did you see that?
That's why all those older men at the Barnes and Nobles were staring at my crotch.
Yeah,
and I get it now.
And that's why they
Yeah.
had their dungarees down by their ankles, and there was saliva.
And that's why
coming
they
out of
gave
their
me
mouth.
$20.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
And a pat on the head.
Get out of that
Kid.
magazine there, young fella.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so continue.
he worked there. Just a very prominent, very cool gay activist. Did a lot of work for 10 years. Had a boyfriend of 10 years. They entered a throuple relationship with a third younger man.
Oh.
And then this guy Michael had a bit of a meltdown. Thought he was dying. Did the whole like, if I am dying, where do I go? I must find some kind of answer to this life.
Yeah.
Found Christianity and he became an anti-gay Christian pastor, which he still is. He's married to a woman. It's an insane story. And also before it came out, aside from the kind of criticism about Franco, of course, people are like, they would see the trailer and just,
Go nuts.
why would you ever make a movie to support this guy? And it's like, it's not supporting
It's
him.
not-
And once you see the movie, like, I don't think anyone who's gay who saw the movie didn't like it for that reason, unless I'm crazy. But at the end of the film, it's very clear that he didn't become straight. He forced himself
Yeah.
to be married to a woman.
Right.
It's not a
basically.
celebration of the life choice of
No.
going straight in quotes.
If there is a message, it's that yes, you can, as a gay, you can become straight if you want to be a tortured soul and be unhappy.
Yeah.
Martyrdom
For a
is
long period
great.
of
Is
time.
totally
Yeah.
in vogue this season. Yeah. Martyrdom is always a good
You should
look.
try. I'll get you his number,
I've
and you
tried
can
it.
maybe he can be your mentor.
I've
for this new journey in
I'm
your life.
actually pretty good on it myself. I have a lot of discipline and willpower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, like you
can make it happen yourself, I think.
I feel like I could make that happen.
I believe in you. Right, listeners? Write in.
Right.
Call in.
Yeah, call in.
in right
We're
now.
standing by.
The fucking lights aren't lighting up on this goddamn phone.
geez,
I'm starting to wonder if it's a broken...
God.
These fucking cords and these fucking phones aren't even plugged in the wall. You fucking
Oh, really? That's how it's going to be? You're going to blame it on me when it's the goddamn phone company?
Craig, we have a guest.
I know.
There's
I
a
tried to tell you that
guest
before,
in
Katya, but
the
you
living
didn't seem to
room.
notice or care.
And he's touching my leg again.
Well, I know about that. But you two are playing
You
a
were
little game
asking
over
for
there. He's always asking for it.
Okay, Mr. Kelly, I have some very hard hitting. I have
Oh, you
to
really
do-
have questions?
I really do.
While you're pulling those
I'm
up,
scared.
I want to.
They're right here.
I just want to wrap up with the I Am
yes,
Michael
please
story.
wrap up.
Oh,
so
yes.
I also think it's funny that people have these notions about why someone's making a movie or why someone's doing a project. Like, why would you support that? Why would you like? As if you're like, you know what? So in the Illuminati adjacent circles that we run in, you know what I think we're going to do? We're going to make a film that allows James Franco to get his rocks off by playing a gay guy, right? For not that much money. So that is a thrill for him. And then what we're going to do with that is support a guy who is anti-gay. That's what we want to do. That's the reason we're doing it. Let's figure out how to make that happen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And we're gonna conceal all the funding from the Westboro Baptist Church that is really paying for this movie, and it's a propaganda vehicle for the evangelical, right? Yeah.
Yeah, even though out gay filmmaker Gus Van Sant was an executive producer on it, even though tons of the filmmakers and producers and financiers were gay, our agenda is definitely to prove that gay people can become straight. Obviously, that's the agenda.
Well, listen, it's just it's a timeless testament to the power of change.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
Thank you.
I tried to cry, but nothing came out.
Oh,
Well, try again.
that's because
Try hard.
you're a heartless devil gay bitch.
I'm gonna try harder. But luckily, I don't. It doesn't really bother me because it takes so long to get a film made. It's so hard to get a film made. It's so many years.
Yeah.
So with that and King Cobra, each had like its own amount of little backlash amongst some people, not in like some massive way that like plenty of people I think saw them and liked them.
Yeah.
But for those who had an issue, it just, I don't know. It kind of doesn't. It's interesting, but I don't get bothered by it because I know what really went on behind the scenes.
Of course,
Sure. Yeah.
I think it's more just I'm always amused or sort of like not confused, but I'm not trying to rhyme either. But I'm always kind of shocked by how people have not a lot of people, but have these ridiculous notions about how or why things are made. And it's like, do you have anything better to do with your time? Like, if you don't want to see this movie, don't. Is this
especially
really...
when it comes to straight actors playing gay, which I get is an issue, and it's good to always try to give a gay actor the role first, for sure.
Of course, yeah.
But people act as though you have a straight actor and a gay actor, and they look the same, they have the exact same talent, and they each can get the same amount of money for a film. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna pick the straight one.
Yeah.
Like they act like that's the case. It's like that's not how it works.
Yeah, I just want to be biased in my own work. As a gay man, I want to just give it to the straight guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Justin, because I happen to look exactly like James Franco. And I specifically remember being at all of those auditions.
And you did
yet,
offer to pay $2 million for the movie.
I certainly did
And you
have
said
that
20th
wire.
Century Fox was
I
ready
had
to
that
throw...
Western Union on the line.
Yeah.
And that wire transfer was just a click away.
I
I'm
tried
curious to know.
I tried to accept the transfer, and it just kept not going through.
Okay, you know what? I've heard this before.
Yeah,
I've actually heard this. What is this? This is what is this?
This is the sound.
This is the sound of a fight of a Western Union.
This is the Western Union beef that I know that
Yeah.
you've been, and I've been keeping this from you, Justin. He's been waiting to lay this on you for a while now.
I've waited 15 years to confront my oppressor, and here he is.
Well, there was a phone number on the wire, and I called it, and someone answered, and it was a payphone on Santa Monica and Fairfax. It was I was very confused about
Yeah,
that. But
and you kept getting different people answering.
Yeah,
right?
they kept answering, and they said
Okay,
there's
just
no money
because
there.
I have a lot of friends in my house at all times doesn't mean you have to call me homeless.
Hey, what's up? This is Jake Shears, and I was just, wanted to call in and ask a question to you guys, and I'm wondering, I don't know how to put this, but are you gay? 'Cause I always actually like to know if a guy's gay. I mean, I really do. So just let me know, and whatever however it turns out, that's totally cool. I'm easy. So, whatever the case, we can just hang. It's totally fine. But just let me know. And, yeah.
Do you take criticism well?
I think I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you impervious to, are you sensitive? Like, do you get hurt feelings?
We all do. We all do, of course.
I don't. So
I've read, as an example, I've read bad reviews.
do you read the reviews?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You read the critics?
I like reading it. Yeah.
Why?
It's good to know what people are saying, I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they really, maybe sensitive at times, or maybe like if specific things they say. But overall, some people are gonna like things, some people aren't. It doesn't I don't really care. Yeah.
I like how you handled, and I wish I could remember specifically which article, but around the time of I Am Michael, I think it might have been, was it the Hollywood Reporter? There was some interview that you did where you just were not having it. They were giving you some shit, and you were just like clapping back at them hard, and it was really great.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Do you like trolling interviewers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the worst question you've ever been asked? What's the worst interview you've ever had besides this one?
This is hard to top, Brian.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I should know this. I can't think of a particularly bad one, to be honest. Maybe I can think of when there are boring questions. When you get like, what was it like to work with so and so? It's like, I think you can come up with something better than that.
I have a whole list that's going to blow your mind.
Yeah, these are really going to be. This is going to cement this as the worst one.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
I can't wait.
But I always feel like, because I've done interviews too, I mean, and there's some kind of like a physical element,
like touching, rubbing,
or like if sometimes if you have to do interview after interview, I'll just request to be taped to a surface so that I can't leave.
Right.
And then it becomes a challenge.
Should we tape him down right now?
I think we should.
Yeah,
just to make sure.
I think we should tape ourselves to each other, and then Craig can tape us to the wall.
That sounds great.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to be here for a while. Yeah.
Right, exactly. You have a free
I think
afternoon.
I'll take that beer you were talking about.
Does anyone have the stick and poke?
Get into that.
I want to do a stick and poke. I would let you stick and poke me. That's not sexual, but I would. Does it hurt?
I have to say, it kind of hurt more than you would think.
Okay.
Each individual dot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that. Did you say? What did you think?
I mean, yeah.
What the hell's wrong? What is your mind?
I don't know. I guess because the tattoo gun moves fast, but it almost feels like a sewing needle.
So it's a steady, consistent.
Yeah. So I thought
rather.
with the one dot, and I thought maybe it wouldn't be as deep or something, but it actually kind of hurt.
Yeah. This one, this was all stippling, and that one actually felt like kisses.
Kisses.
Yeah.
That's
the
nice.
ones on my trotters hurt like a fucking bitch.
Ooh.
It felt like somebody was taking a buck knife and just carving into a fucking turkey.
Wow.
It was
an attractive.
That's rough.
It makes me now want to tattoo it. I never did before. Yeah.
I was fully hard the whole time.
One just came to mind. I mean, we can change the subject.
No, let's not.
That's all we do on the show.
I would say I thought of a criticism that came to mind that bummed me out a little bit.
Tell us.
Oh, please.
So I would say, as opposed to maybe some like Variety, Hollywood Reporter stuff, where they would like there was one about King Cobra where I think Variety said Garrett Playton looked too old to play that part. He had a 5 o'clock shadow. The music sounded like a TV movie, and I was like, the music in that was incredible.
Music in that was
our friend
incredible.
Tim. It's like,
yeah, sorry.
music
Tim
was great.
Kvasnovsky,
Probably
aka
the best
Tim
part.
K. Yeah, the
yeah,
music's
I'm-
incredible. In all your films, the music is phenomenal.
Yeah, so I read that and I say you're just dumb and you're wrong.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. You ever
Yeah.
say, oh, has it been nice sucking shit all your life?
Exactly.
Yeah. Have you loved sucking shit in every way? Is that working out for you? I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, and I'm like, Garrett at the time I think would have been 24, and the movie covered Brent's life from like 17 to 25 or something. So maybe he was a couple years older, but get over it. He still looks young. It's fine. So that shit never bothers me.
Exact to a standard of some idiot. And also, do you ever think, oh, I should look at some of the other reviews of this person? And then
Oh yeah.
Do you ever do that?
Although with that particular one, it was kind of scathing, but the way this Variety one, but the way that he wrote it, it was really funny. Like I could tell that he had fun.
Oh, that's
watching
good.
the movie. So
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like it was funny and punny, and so I was like, okay, it was a bad review, but you clearly had a great time writing it. And
Sure.
I saw him once at Akbar and I called him out. I was like, hey, how's it going? King Cobra's #1 fan. I totally did.
You did? Oh, what was
Yes.
his response to that?
We had a drink together and just like talked about movies.
Oh, that's
it was
really
fun. Yeah, I was
cool.
like, whatever, water under the bridge.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because
Yeah.
he was wrong, and I told him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said you were a sad, lonely old gay, and your review was wrong.
You're a piece of
perfect.
shit,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Let's have a beer.
I hope he listens to the show.
Yeah.
This one's for you.
I hope he rots in hell.
I'm sure we'll have a nice iTunes review after this.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So those I don't care about. The one that I had a sensitive moment for was there was a Bret Easton Ellis podcast
Oh, okay.
where the entire episode was dedicated to Moonlight and King Cobra because they came out around the same time.
Oh, right.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so and he pointed out something that I didn't even think about, but both posters had a kind of like neon lit design.
Oh, right.
They were oddly similar, which
Yeah.
I didn't even think about.
Sure.
Right.
And it was sort of about like treating gay characters, and how in Moonlight it was sort of like gay people as victims, and King Cobra was like an unapologetic gay representation. And so it's this whole breakdown, and he rated each film equally, which is flattering.
Yeah. Wow.
But the negative things he did say about King Cobra, some I kind of agreed with, and that's why I was like, oh man,
Oh, okay.
Bret Easton Ellis was talking a little bit of shit, and he might have been right.
And also, Bret Easton Ellis, his work you respect.
Yeah, and he's amazing.
So,
but
yeah.
it was like a very fair review. I wasn't mad about it, but since some things were a little bit true, and those things kind of related to some things out of my control. Like, sometimes you lose scenes because you run out of time, and we had a super
Sure.
low budget. And
Yeah.
so he was like, oh, I wish like there was a scene between this and that. And I'd be like, oh my God, there was.
There
But we had to
was.
cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if Brett's listening,
Yeah.
you made me sad, but I
Yeah.
really value your opinion, and I
Yeah.
appreciate your genius. And
Yeah. And if you're listening, I loved your script for Caddyshack 2.
Oh my God,
I thought
that's his finest work.
It
it's
was so good.
So underappreciated.
Yeah, Fonzanoon. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Farts in the bathtub and bites the bubbles.
That was the tagline.
That was the
wasn't it?
tagline. He's a Fonzanoon. He farts in the bathtub and bites the
Can
bubbles.
I direct this? Is that a thing?
It's already been.
Oh,
it's
okay.
already in
Yeah.
the can.
Okay,
It's
never mind.
Starring Jackie Mason.
Can I remake it?
Yes,
Sure. Yeah.
absolutely.
Caddyshack 6.
Yeah.
3 through 5 were just skipped over.
Yeah, no, forget
Yeah.
that. Caddyshack 6.
We'll
It's
go
the
right
new
to
generation.
six.
Get James
Go
Franco
right
to
to
play the
six.
Rodney Dangerfield
Yeah.
/ Jackie Mason role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
And,
I'll play Chevy Chase.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can maybe Alyssa would be willing to play. What's her name?
Craig, she passed on. How dare you?
Oh, good
my
God.
God.
I mean, look, I'm trying to keep track of a lot of names, a lot
Yeah.
of faces, and you're not helping.
Can I ask you some of my questions?
Yes.
Craig.
Oh my God, I'm
how
scared.
dare you?
Gotcha.
Okay, here we go.
Could you actually call Alyssa and have her ask me the questions?
She's not dead. I told you.
Okay.
He only really answers to her. You understand
Yeah.
that?
It's a thing. I'm
okay.
sorry.
Now these are really serious questions, and I want to see if we can
Okay.
affect a tone of
I think we need some serious music. for it.
No, Craig.
Gotcha.
What is your favorite color?
Baby blue.
Oh, what is your favorite animal?
Baby monkeys.
What is one thing we would be surprised to know about you that you do not know about yourself? That's from my friend Brigitte Bidet, who's a drag queen in Atlanta. Isn't that's the best?
That's a really good question.
It's
really
the
good.
best question I've ever been asked. Isn't that hysterical?
I fucking
That's
love
great.
that.
Yeah,
That's great.
Isn't that good?
How am I going to answer that?
Do
I'm dead.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Do you love yourself?
Yes.
You do. Good. Okay. Fun. Do you know who?
What if I said no and started crying?
We'd just be going in a different direction. That's all.
Yeah, I would hold you until
thank you.
you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and then I could gaff you two together while he's doing that.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Ooh, I don't know.
SOLE.
I guess that means no, but I don't. I think it's fair to say you don't have to say yes or no. Like maybe that's a thing. I don't say I believe that that's like the only way.
Justin, it's a yes or no question. Just answer the fucking question.
Okay, I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna be a cold, bitter queen.
Okay, how about this one? Do you like animals?
I do. I have a cat.
You do?
Yeah, her
What-
name is Glow, but GLO short for Gloria. Yeah.
Oh wow,
That's sweet.
That's really sweet.
She is the most gorgeous cat in the entire world.
Does she look like Jenna Rollins or Sharon Stone?
Jenna Rollins.
Okay,
Good.
I noticed you have a cat tattoo. I'm a little bit jealous. Am I
I have
right?
3. I have 1, 2, 3.
Oh my! Let me see this.
They're Russian
Oh,
prison kitty tattoos, and they
This
mean,
one is so good. Let me see the other one.
There's one there. They're Russian
3?
prison. Yeah, they're Russian prison tattoos, and they mean female thief.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Can I have one?
Absolutely.
Can I cut it off your arm?
You can cut it after me. After we've
Have it
enjoyed
sewn
many
on.
moments of full penetrative congress.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite director?
I could never.
You have to.
I can't.
Pick 3.
I could
Pick
never
3.
pick
Pick
favorites.
12. Pick 12.
Pick 22. Pick 55 favorite directors.
Who I admire and look up to. Claire Denis, I'm obsessed with.
What are some of Claire Denis' films?
Beau Travail, Trouble Every Day, I Can't Sleep.
Okay.
Weird French director, but just very poetic.
I've never heard of this
You should
person.
watch Beau Travail to start off with. It's
Okay.
stunning. It's beautiful. It's very homoerotic.
No.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's really
That's where I draw the line.
off the menu for him then.
No.
It's
I
gotta
don't
be
like
very-
eroticism, and I don't like that gay shit.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Michael Haneke, huge fan. Piano teacher, Funny Games.
Okay, I've heard a lot about Funny Games. I have got to see that. Yeah.
Amore? Is that how you say it? Amore? I should know
Wait,
that.
Piano Teacher's not with Isabelle Huppert, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
It's
wow.
brilliant. They're all dark, but I feel like the point of filmmaking is to like tell a story, make you feel something,
Sure.
whether it's happy or sad.
Yeah.
I've never felt more scared or freaked out or weirded out by his films. They're so he really gets you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that Isabelle Huppert, she's fucking incredible.
She's incredible.
She is nutso.
Yeah.
She is so
She
damn
plays
good.
an insane person in that movie in a good way.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what she's supposed to do, and she does the job well.
She doesn't hurt anyone but herself.
Relatable.
You should do our movie club sometime. You should come on. We watch a movie. We tell our Patreon followers what we're going to watch, and then they have a week to watch it, and then we put an episode up where we discuss the film. So sometime we'll have to pick a film, and I'll watch it together if you'd like to join us for that.
I am there. Will you make popcorn?
Of course.
Yes.
Great.
And we can also take a 20-minute nap afterwards.
Oh, that sounds great.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I love
See?
it.
Yeah. Very close together. Pressed together.
Yes.
Into
Gaffed
it.
Together.
Into it.
Yeah. After the film, we've had our popcorn. I'll gaff you two together. Leave the room.
Can we also have martinis that would we say things that we regret?
Absolutely. That's
Okay.
that's the kind of podcast we like to
That
have.
And
sounds fun.
I'll
That's
tape
right.
record it.
Yeah, that's
I'll
Yes.
tape record
Yeah,
it.
we do that one live to tape, no digital.
No digital. Yeah. Have you ever walked out of the cinema?
I never really do that. I'm sure I have, and I wish I could remember what movie it was. I don't know.
But it's been a long time since.
Yeah, I think it's been a long time. I
only did
always
it
feel like,
once.
it's even if you don't like it, it's nice to know what happened so you can talk about it.
Right, that's what I've always thought. And
Yeah.
I only walked out of one. It was Hanging Up with Diane Keaton, Meg Ryan, and what's her face, Lisa Kudrow.
I can't
Walter
say I've
Matthau.
ever heard of it,
Yeah,
but I'm
Hanging
intrigued.
Up, Hanging Up, and I was like, and we skipped school, and I was like, "Fuck this, I hate this," and we just left.
I'm amazed you walked out of that one because that sounds like a classic. This is so rotten. I have to see it to the end.
Maybe it was my headspace at the time.
No, I understand.
It just
I'm not judging.
It seemed like I don't want to see that.
I don't need to see that.
I don't need to see that. And we skipped school. We skipped school to go watch it.
If you skipped school and paid for a ticket, wouldn't you want to just stick through?
I'm a rebel.
Just stop watching and give one of your friends a hand job. My God.
It was an overweight woman named Jennifer.
Well, give her a little FB.
What is an FB?
Finger bang.
Yeah. That's an industry term. Directors use that a lot. Yeah, it's.
I did use that word.
FB?
I did use
finger bang?
Yeah.
I've never heard that in my life.
I did use that word while directing a little lesbian sex scene in JT. And I don't want to name anyone, but one of the actresses said, I said, again, little stressful moment. It was like 4 a.m. And there was a little finger bang moment.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, it's how else can you describe that? I'm like, oh, put your fingers down into her,
Yeah.
So I was kind of like fumbling a little bit, like, I was like, just like finger bang her harder. And someone like looked at me and like, I will, but also don't ever say that word again.
Oh my God. What would be the preferred way of communicating that direction?
Probably something a bit softer, for
digitally manipulate her vagina.
Digitally manipulate her
like
mons.
Mons.
Her mound.
Take your hand and just, slowly send it down south. Undo that buckle. And send your fingers into her vagina.
Like a
That's
fucking
right.
That might have been
Danielle
it.
Steele novel.
Just
Exactly.
get comfortable and
Yeah.
let your fingers do
Let your fingers do the walking, and then
Yeah.
also let them talk. And
I love it.
yeah, finger fucker pussy.
Take your fingers, don't jam them in her ass, but go somewhere slightly north of that. Okay,
Yeah.
so and then action.
Okay,
Yeah.
go.
Have you ever been yelled at on set by an actor? You don't have to say who. I just want some gossip.
No, I don't. You know, tension at times,
Yeah.
but yelled at. No,
Have you
that would be so embarrassing.
Slapped in the face?
No,
No, okay.
I would like to be though.
I will slap you if
Yeah.
you want. Yep.
Well, you keep hiring actresses that have been legendarily sometimes called difficult, right?
Yes, but I have learned from the casting process, if you come up with certain names, if it's any woman over 30,
Yes.
I feel like everyone says, "Oh, just beware, they're difficult."
That's
And it's
what I
never
wanted to
true.
get into
If it's a
because-
man over 30, never.
Never,
No,
never
they're
a
like,
thing.
If it's a
He's
man over
great.
if it's
Yeah.
a man over 30 who has been caught like on camera saying crazy things, racist, homophobic, whatever,
Yeah.
they're never called difficult. If you're a
Interesting.
woman, you are always difficult. I mean, you know, it's like never true.
And what I'm so curious to know what kind of behavior would
Classify or
classify
qualify you for,
as difficult. I mean,
I think the only story I have heard that I know is true from someone who I would classify as difficult would be, you know, not leaving your trailer for hours.
Sure.
Which can decimate an indie film.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
you're working on the character, your character isn't ready yet. You're meditating on the character. You want to change your outfit 25 times. The hair and makeup isn't right, even though you already agreed upon that during a test shoot.
Yeah,
that
sure.
would be difficult.
And a lot of
Yes.
times, too, people not leaving their trailer is really a euphemism for they're not leaving the trailer, but they're doing something bad in
they're
there.
playing
That-
part
that
cheesy.
could-
Scrabble.
Well, of course, and those are the
Taboo.
devil's games.
They're not
Taboo.
ready to leave the womb
That's-
to be
that's
birthed
right.
into the film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they make everything about them.
And they're doing coke.
That's exactly right.
And they're also, like snorting cocaine. Yeah. You know, I have the opposite problem. I'm always ready for camera.
You're known as being too easy, is what I've heard.
Yeah, that's the word on him.
She won't go in her trailer. Get her in there. She's blowing the DP again. Get her out of the get her
Yeah, hey,
off the
Bob,
set.
can we get the gaff tape? Yeah, no, she
We
won't
said
go
cut
in
and
there
couch,
again.
it wouldn't leave.
Yeah,
literally would not leave.
But she's still hanging
she's
around.
dancing in the
She's been
background.
wrapped. She's been wrapped for 3 days.
We're
and
trying to
she's still-
we're shooting the funeral scene, and then she's dancing in the background. Bob, can you go get the gaff? Yeah, okay, no, I'll meet you over by the craft service.
Will you put me in a
to think of-
movie?
Yes.
Will you put me in a movie? I'll play any part. Listen.
I don't direct porn, though, is the problem.
Oh my! How very dare you? Do you know I'm Catholic? I'm a Catholic woman.
Listen,
I have
Justin, I've
never
seen
done
your
porn.
films, and that's not true.
Yeah, that's true.
I could play any part. Listen, any part you got. I could play a gas station attendant. I could play a little girl with a bicycle. I could play an old man. I could play an old woman. I could play a sexy ingenue. I could play like a mayor. I could play anything.
I will, for real, say that from seeing you on Drag Race, you could definitely act. You can. You're good.
Give me some
From
prosthetics.
weird, like as improv, you just pound shit out.
Hey, listen.
very witty.
I drop into the pain.
You have the magic touch.
I know how to drop into the pain and excavate a personage from the depth of my soul. And I can do it in under 5 minutes. Yeah.
What I love is I have a stepbrother-in-law who says the same thing, like, I want to be in a movie. And the first thing he always says is exactly what you just said. He goes, I can play, like a gas station attendant.
Yeah.
It's funny that
I'm not picky.
becomes
That is funny.
Why is
Yeah.
it the first thing people say? I love it.
Well, you get this. So I worked at a Halloween, like a store that sold, like during October, we were a Halloween store back in Boston. And a girl came in, a college student came in, and she literally said this.
Do you guys have any sexy gas station attendants?
Really?
Yeah. She wanted to be a sexy gas station attendant. And I was like, no, we don't, but good luck.
That should be your Halloween costume this year.
It's my full uniform every day. That's my full
Well, for
uniform.
Halloween, I think we were discussing doing Jake and Holly from Body Double.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to do
Okay,
the
great.
slick back hair, the brown leather jacket,
Yeah.
etc., and he'll do not that.
I
He'll do-
actually have Holly body. That's my under. I have it underneath my my boy clothes at all time. Have you dressed up as a slut for Halloween ever, Mr. Kelly?
Yeah, in some, yes. Sort of. I'm trying to think what would be early 20s. I was like, just, I don't know, someone white trash, which is very offensive now. I would never do that.
No, of course not. You wouldn't even say it.
But I was wearing like a kind of little girl's frock I got at a thrift store. It looked pretty slutty. And then I took acrylic fingernails but put them on my toenails.
Oh, see, now I'm on board.
Yeah.
I'm totally on board.
I was very proud of it.
I love acrylic toenails.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with those.
And I wanted to push around a shopping cart, but I couldn't find one.
Well, now that's offensive. Yeah.
That's where you cross the line.
Yeah, you really crossed the line there. Oh my God.
Didn't you go with Sexy Ghostbuster last year?
Yes. Sexy Ghostbuster, Sexy Notary Public. And then it was a sexy stenographer.
Sexy stenographer. That was the biggest hit
That's
of them
my
all.
favorite one. I like that.
Yeah, right. Didn't that? Yeah.
I had to carry around a desk with me though, so it was a little burdensome.
Well, the other great thing was you really stayed in character. About every 15 minutes, you go, "I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. Could you repeat that, please?"
Yeah, I just perch at the corner of the party. I just had my perch, and
I love
just,
that.
and I just click away.
And the party couldn't start until he did this little preamble, and he said, "We are now on the record."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then when it was time to shut the thing down, it wasn't the lights. It wasn't turning the music off. It was like, "We're going off the record."
Yeah. And then
that was
Judge
it.
Ito showed up, and I fucked him.
It was a legendary party. I thought you would have heard about this by now.
Oh, I was there, hiding in the corner.
right.
Yeah, I was wearing a mask.
That's what it was. That's what it was. So I'm hard with masks. It's
Yeah.
tricky.
How long have you lived in Hollywood? Do you live in Hollywood?
I live in Los Feliz,
Okay.
technically, but
I like that area
it's
a lot.
basically Hollywood.
Vermont
It's old Hollywood.
Avenue.
It is.
Yes.
Vermont Avenue is my
Yeah.
favorite street. In,
Really?
In this, yeah.
Why is that?
Because it's got everything.
Is it because of that gay store? What's it called?
Which one?
Out of the closet.
That one.
That one gay store in Los Angeles.
No,
yeah.
they have
the Dresden. That's why you love the Dresden.
the theater. No,
No, that's the Rockwell. The Dresden is a very old school piano bar.
Featured in the movie Swingers.
Gay old couple. Yes.
Yeah.
It's so fun to go to. You must go. We'll go together.
I like the bookstore.
The bookstore is great. Skylight.
And then they have
Yeah.
the other thing that has like art books and comic
Yes.
books. I think that's really fun. And then they have the pie, they have the pie place on the corner of
House of
Franklin.
Pies.
House of Pies. I've never been there.
Yep. I saw a lot of really interesting characters down by Hollywood in Vermont. There's always a lot of interesting characters.
Your friends.
My friends.
Yeah.
Like with like shit caked naked butts and stuff, you know.
Oh my
like,
God, I thought your ex was doing better.
Yeah. He's taking a turn.
Yeah.
He's taking a turn.
We didn't
again.
air the most recent episode, so
Yeah.
you didn't hear about that
Yeah.
yet. But,
Thank God.
But don't you think that's a nice Vermont Ave is a nice street to take a stroll on a Friday or Saturday
I love
night?
it.
Yeah.
I love it. I've been in LA this stint for let's see, maybe 6 years.
Okay.
I grew up in LA County, but in the burbs.
Okay.
Lived at Hollywood and La Brea. My first apartment as a grown up.
Wait a minute.
When I was 18.
Oh my
I got
God. I lived there.
No way, really?
Yes, I did. Very close to there. I lived at La Brea in Hollywood and La Brea.
Yeah, I was,
Yes.
I was at the corner of Hollywood and Formosa, so one tiny block
Okay.
west, but right there.
Yeah.
In a complex called the Hollywood Lanai.
Oh my
It had a pool in the middle, just like Melrose Place.
Oh, okay.
And so back in the year 299, I think 99, it was a one bedroom and it was $700. But I still shared it with a friend because we were poor.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
I had the bedroom, she took the living room,
Yeah.
and we made it work for a year.
That's great.
It was kind of great. I should have kept that place.
Did
It
you
was probably
ever-
rent controlled. My
I'm
God.
sure.
I know. You're so stupid.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
This whole film thing is a terrible, terrible.
Yeah. Do you what is your sorry. I'm going to ask a stupid question. What is your like you're 30
This better be a fucking good question.
I can't. The cat's got my tongue. Justin, I can't.
Will you
Is it because I went blonde? It was just freaking. Is that why you couldn't?
yeah,
you
you're-
couldn't contain yourself. Oh, I'm so flattered.
He was staring. I could see him staring, and I knew he was about to go off.
I think I watched an interview with you and Zachary Quinto and James Franco at maybe Sundance, and I didn't like. It seemed like it was really annoying.
Was it Rolling Stone?
I think so.
It was.
Maybe I don't know.
I'm trying to think of. I can't say I've had any that are annoying, but those I rarely watch.
Okay,
Because
Press
I don't
junkets
want to
must be
watch.
so weird.
I don't want to watch myself answering questions.
Yeah.
You know, because you're always like. I mean, I got a little more used to it, but get nervous and.
Do you really?
Yeah, I mean, if you're well, in that case, first feature, and we went to Sundance, total dream come true, and that guy from Rolling Stone he's famous.
Is that Peter Travers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
is
that
it?
right?
No.
Peter Travers or
Guadalupe McGillicuddy.
I think it was Guadalupe McGillicuddy. Yeah. He's really Peter. Of course, has he's great.
He's
but
like,
Guadalupe,
whatever.
outclassed
So he
him in
was
mere
sweet.
minutes. Yeah.
But I don't think it would have been that because he made it so fun. Like we started outside, it was so friendly.
Okay.
Little kind of like chat outside, walked inside, sat on these comfy chairs. So it didn't feel like a kind of grill session interview. But then we went on. We did Larry King, like the
What was
which is
that
crazy,
like?
and that's when we're. I didn't know there's kind of like a press sheet, and you look at it, but it's all a bunch of names.
Yeah.
This outlet, it's like, I'm not gonna like study it. So maybe 10 minutes before I looked at like, what's next? Oh, Larry King. Oh, it must be one of his assistants for like a podcast or something.
Sure.
And like, no, like you're doing a 30-minute show with James Franco and Larry King. And I was like, what? So we did that. I watched part of it and I felt like the whole time I was like sitting up very straight and like my hands were clasped on the table.
You look like
so nervous.
your first Holy Communion or something.
I don't think it's never as bad. I'm sure you've experienced this. Like if it's never as bad as you think. If you feel super nervous, it's people never notice as much as you would think they would.
Sure, yeah.
I'm never nervous
But
during
I
interviews.
can't watch them. That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm never nervous during interviews because I always like to take the piss.
Even right now, I feel a little warm on my face. I get a little nervous sometimes.
That's probably because our sexual
it's the way you're looking at
chemistry
me.
is so I'm literally like like boring holes in. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I get a little intense.
You've been creeping over ever so slightly,
You also turned the heat on. I can tell it's very strange.
And I have a lighter.
I'm conditioned to
my
it
lighter.
now. I'm conditioned to the heat by now. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder which one you watched though.
Well, the one I watched, you took your top off and you started to jiggle a little.
Oh, that one was supposed to be private, actually. But okay,
I must
that's
have seen it
fine.
on Vimeo.
Have to have your lawyer reach out. You know, that's all.
That was on XTube, actually. Yeah, it got leaked.
Oh, okay. That's why I can't find it because I've been barred from XTube. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Too
much
many
activity.
comments.
Yeah. Right. Except, well, you know. Yeah.
Has anybody ever asked you a really wildly inappropriate question, and have you
this yes.
Oh, please tell me.
Yes. Let's hear them.
Yeah, for like specific questions, about what's a gossipy film set thing or an awkward interview. I know it's always hard to remember. This one just popped into mind. Showing King Cobra in San Francisco at this film festival, which I wanted to premiere at Frameline, the big gay festival, which I premiered at I Am Michael Light. It was opening night.
Yeah.
And financiers on the movie, I'm just going to rat them out because I don't care anymore.
Oh, good.
Refused to show it there because it's a big venue, the Castro. So then you lose, ticket
Potential
sales
customers.
or rentals from like 2,000 gay people. So they played it at this weird new festival called like the California blah blah blah.
Okay.
I've heard of the blah blah blah, but I never wanted
Isn't
to
that
travel
next
to
to
it.
the Giggity Goo? Yeah.
Yeah. They
yeah.
did it there. They flew us up, put us up. I had a great time. It was super fun. Thank you so much, California Independent Film Festival.
Yeah.
But the guy who I believe ran it, or whomever, was doing the Q&A, I was there with Garrett Clayton, and we're on stage, and he turns to Garrett and me and goes, "So what's your favorite kind of porn?" And I know that, the movie's about porn, but, during the press junket for, say, Boogie Nights, no one would ever ask Julianne Moore, "What kind of porn do you watch?"
Yeah.
And we just kind of froze and just ignored him and just, I think, just changed. I don't remember what happened, but it was incredibly inappropriate. I should have said porn featuring your mom or something like that.
It was like, well, your mom fucked a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but her ass was so scabby that I couldn't come.
Yeah,
I should have said that.
Where were you?
I'm sorry. I could be your publicist.
Oh my God, you guys.
I could be your publicist.
No, I want an earpiece during an interview, and I want you to speak.
Oh my God! And then 20 minutes will be all in French, and you can just like try to. That'd be so funny.
That would be incredible.
I love doing interviews because I don't really pay attention to the questions.
You mean when you're asking the questions?
Either or both.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I always forget that sometimes people want to answer a question seriously and that they want to have it go from A to B to C.
Oh, well, that's the problem, though. I see a lot of interviews where people have a pre-arranged structure in their mind, where they've already sort of written it in their mind, and that is an idiotic way to do an interview.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. There's one recently with Jason from England where the guy was listening to him. He was asking him all these things about being gay and Trump's America, et cetera, et cetera. Jason would talk for about 2 to 3 minutes, and the guy didn't pivot based on what he said.
Oh.
He just would go, uh-huh. Okay, so do you think that gay pride is overly commercialized? And he asked a question of that nature twice about the corporatization of pride. And basically, it seemed like he was trying to get him to say something to the effect of that. Do you know what I mean? Like he's
Leading
asking
the
a question
witness.
to
Leading
try
the
to
witness.
get
Your Honor, leading
yeah.
the witness.
They always do that. And yeah, I feel from the first two movies, you kind of like, I mean, you don't have to, but there's a publicist and you just say yes to everything.
Yeah.
But now I feel way more confident about looking through the list and being like, I remember that person, or that's going to be awkward. They're going to ask some questions. Like now I feel great.
Good.
Just saying no. Because people love to do that. I think that only happened to me once and it wasn't that bad, but it was, again, gay press, I forget which outlet for King Cobra, really trying to find something controversial, and it ended up being a headline of like, director Justin Kelly supports James Franco's desire to continually play gay.
Wow.
Something like that, which technically I guess I did. But the way they phrase it in such a way that acts like
nasty.
It's like, okay,
Right.
I provide some context, but that happens to people all the time.
I would have, if I were the writer there, I would have chosen a less clickbaity title, maybe like "Shit Can Director Justin Kelly forces James Franco into another gay role to propagate moral genocide."
I like that.
Yeah.
You should really consider being
Journalism?
a journalist.
Yeah. Listen, in addition to your secret notary public work.
There's nothing secret about my ability to notarize documents, Craig.
Well, not
Okay, so
anymore because we discussed it. Because we discussed it. You tried to keep it secret. Now it's out.
Well, so far your questions, they've been more fun than most interviews. So I think you actually could do this.
I don't want to, though. I don't want to.
He hates doing this. He hates doing this.
Immediately, I'm done.
Yeah.
No, I just like people.
Really?
Is that a crime? I do.
Well, the way you like people,
do.
it is kind of a crime, I have to tell you.
I like people. I like talking to them. Craig won't let me talk to them.
Katya, I've been trying to.
Craig won't let me.
He won't let me talk to them.
I love that.
Listen, we have a guest here, and actually, this guest could tell the listeners at home that I'm right and you're wrong, Katya. And I hate to say that because I don't like to make it black and white, but damn it, in this case, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the kind of verbal abuse that I'm subjected to here once a week? Sometimes
I was
once every
hoping to
2
see
weeks.
some physical abuse, though. Is that going to happen?
I hope between us.
That's it, Justin. Your reign of terror in Hollywood has come to a close.
You're forcing the straight actors into gay roles and forcing the gay worlds to tolerate straight actors pretending to be gay because we all know they're really gay. We know James Franco's really gay. He wouldn't have done that cruising thing if he wasn't really gay.
Yeah.
We know it.
Yeah. And I dated his brother Dave for 14 weeks back in 1987. I'm going to expose you for the fraud that you are, Mr. Kelly.
It's time to expose her.
Cool. We just did a bit.
We did a skit and a bit.
Oh my God, this is so fun. I love doing bits.
Isn't it fun?
Do you like to laugh and enjoy yourself from time to time?
I do.
Yeah. What do you do to unwind? Do you like to drink a glass of wine and just sit around?
I like to drink some champagne with friends.
Yeah, you have friends?
Yeah, I have some friends.
That's good. That's a relief. Yeah.
And by champagne, I mean like the $6 of Spanish cava from Trader Joe's.
Oh, yeah.
I get that,
box of white gin.
Yeah.
Sparkling.
Yeah.
Anything sparkling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a particularly specific unwinding thing aside from hanging out with friends.
Do you have any hobbies? Hobbies. Not Harbies. Hobbies.
It sounds
No hobby. I don't have any hobbies.
Yeah, like I go to the gym, I do yoga.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
I go to the movies.
Me too.
But I don't have a hobby in terms of like, I love to go play racquetball or go hiking.
Yeah.
I hate all things outdoors.
Oh, you do?
Same here. I'm not a big fan.
Do you want to go on a hike? And I'm like, that's disgusting.
It sounds like the worst thing in the world.
You want to go out in the hot sun of LA and get dusty and just like walk and just like talk? Just talk at home with a glass of wine.
Oh, you're rotten. You are a rotten beast.
Camping? Never.
Oh my God, forget camping.
Camp. I'll go camping in Palm Springs at a hotel.
Yeah, at the hotel.
Yeah.
Camp at the hotel. That's where you go camping, at hotels.
You all are rotten.
You like hiking for real?
I love experiencing the majesty of nature.
See, I wish I did.
Well, you come with me. I'll make it fun for you.
Okay.
I'm a
try.
scintillating conversationalist.
Can we bring a cooler full of champagne bottles?
Yeah, but you have to carry them all.
But you can get one on wheels.
Can
so
your
it's fine.
assistant carry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? No. I know what we do. We'll get a double-decker baby stroller. And just
Yes.
load it with Coors Light and some ice, and you can drink. I'll chaperone, and I'll make
Great.
sure you don't fall off the edge of the cliff.
Wait, you don't drink.
I don't drink because I'm
I
one of
can't have
those.
champagne in front of you. Then that'd be
Why
rude.
not? No, you put it in a root beer glass.
Great.
We'll
Okay.
fill up
Yeah.
Sprite bottles with champagne, and you won't look like an alkie.
Okay, great. That's perfect.
And I won't look like an enabler.
I've done that before. I put champagne in a to-go coffee cup.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the way to go.
One
Yeah.
time while working on a film, because it was a late, stressful night, and my assistant brought it over, and I said, I don't want coffee right now. And she's like, just take a sip. And I did, and I was like,
It was scissor.
oh, thank you so much.
You're the best
calms my
assistant.
nerves.
Yeah. Sometimes you
I will
need a little
fully admit
something
it.
to calm your nerves. Yeah.
Hey, listen, there's no shame here.
Am I going to get in trouble now for drinking on the job?
I think
wish
so.
you
Yeah.
would.
You're
One
gonna get-
small glass for psycho.
right, because that's the worst behavior that's ever been on a film set. You know that,
Yeah,
right? That's
exactly.
especially directors. Directors do not get away with anything.
No, I've always loved the ascetic lifestyle of the monasticism of Hollywood.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
very
really
just,
cool.
Yeah, it's very just.
Just rice and water
Yeah.
and just a lot of compassionate discourse, and it's really cool.
Yeah, and humble
It's
living.
messy and fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It's very quiet, very polite discussions.
Are
on
there
set.
any actresses or actors that you have that you would dream about working with in the future?
Oh, God,
Besides
so
myself?
many. Well, you first and foremost.
I have to tell you, I bring a lot of joy and exuberance to a set,
I can tell.
but I don't know how to memorize lines yet. I'm working on it.
You also bring a lot of lube.
Yes.
and-
Well, I come pre-lubed.
oh, great. That's so much
I
easier.
come pre-lubed.
Preludes?
Look at that. That's the name of your next album.
Yeah, there you go.
wow.
Or if you wanted to do an action adventure film with, say, like a co-starring Dolph Lundgren or something.
Yeah.
I come
Pre-lubed. Have you ever? This is personal.
Come
I'll just
pre-lubed?
say. I'll
Okay.
keep it to myself. But you know how they have lube syringes? I don't know if you know this, but
I
they
did
have
not,
Yeah,
really?
they have
Oh, yeah,
syringes
yeah.
that you stick up your or any orifice that you need to pre-lube, so that when a certain because like in pornos, for example, I don't know if you know anything about porno, but
Never heard of it, but yeah.
you know, because they don't want to have the outside all slick with lube.
Also, you want to make sure you get enough in there, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you
I
inject
how
it
you
like a
said
turkey
that like it was a
baster.
ridiculous thing to. You were like,
It's.
yeah.
I mean that
Yeah.
totally makes sense.
Yeah.
I can't. But I've never heard that.
Yeah,
Wow,
they stick
interesting.
the lube
Okay.
up there, and then I've done it too. And I got to tell you, it's lovely.
Does it like it come with a syringe, or do you get your own? Do you BYOS
You have
and then
to-
fill
you-
it with lube?
You have to, you have to buy your own lube syringe, and then
Wow,
it's
this is
really
fascinating.
fun.
I
Yeah,
like
it's
this.
cool.
Great.
Yeah, I just want
Well, now you know what to get him for his birthday.
Yeah.
When is your birthday?
May 1st, Taurus. It just passed. Yeah.
Okay.
So belated
that
birthday gifts.
is my fucking birthday. You're joking.
No, it's
Wait, we knew this. Oh my God.
I was distracted because I was
You
looking up
told me
lube
this.
syringe. Yeah,
I totally forgot.
because I
Yes.
saw you on
Yes.
your
What?
birthday.
How could
That's
I
right.
forget this with the
Birthday
same
twins.
birthday?
That's right.
And
But I believe you're a few years younger than me. You bitch.
I just turned 24. Yep. And
a little higher, please.
25, 25 and a half. All right, I'm 40. I'm 36. Yeah.
Okay.
Do I look? Don't answer. It doesn't matter. But no, there's.
I was
met-
gonna say 26.
Oh, do you have glaucoma? You stupid. No, we were at the hurricane. You know her. You know Bianca Del Rio. You heard about her?
I don't know her personally, but I know of her.
Okay, you don't need to know her. She's a terrible
Oh, okay.
person. But so we did a movie together, and we're at the premiere, and then there was three of us in the backstage who had the same birthday. Isn't that
Wow.
a fantastic story?
It is.
Well, we have
Can you
three.
tell it again, but
It's the
slower,
two of
so I
us.
can enjoy it better?
And then our mutual
it-
friend, my composer Tim Kvasnowski, also May 1st.
Okay, what
That's
We
right.
May 1st babies.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
we're all so gorgeous. You know what I mean?
Well, stunning.
Never
Stunning.
stubborn at all as a Taurus. Never.
Oh,
I
no,
don't think
never.
so.
Never, not at all.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Never very fixed in certain opinions. No.
Never.
No, always just kind of go with the flow. see
Exactly.
what, you know.
Hey, whatever's cool. Whatever's cool is kind of your
Yeah,
slogan.
man,
Yeah.
whatever works. Like, I'm down for whatever. You really don't like hiking, huh?
I will go hiking with you.
I'm,
But can it be like maybe like a 45-minute kind of thing?
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to take like a Homerian Odyssey of like no.
Can we hike like up like a hill in Los Feliz, then like but a street, not a not.
Why don't we
dirt.
just walk up? We'll walk up from
To Griffith Park.
Fountain to Sunset.
Oh, that's great. Let's do that.
That's
Yeah.
just a long hill, and it'd take like 12 minutes up and down.
What about just walking up and down Vermont? You said you liked Vermont.
Yeah.
I know, but I'd have to hold your hand. That might make you uncomfortable.
Well, you already did that.
Okay. Maybe we could
And
walk.
it's my hand was set on fire. after you did.
Oh, I have a fun
what's it called?
activity.
Stigmata.
Yeah, stigmata.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You dipped it in a saline, and I didn't know what that was about. But
We could tape our legs together. You're right and my left, and we could go 3-legged walk, and
that
it'd be
sounds
in
great.
tandem. It's like a fun team building exercise, just
I
to
like
get to know
this.
each
you
other
could do
better.
that, or you could do the sack race.
Yeah, pre-lubed.
Pre-lube sack race.
Yeah.
That sounds right up your alley.
Who wins? Everybody.
Totally. Everybody.
right?
Everybody.
Oh my god, I love that.
Would you like to ask me a personal question? Please.
Who are some of your favorite directors?
David Lynch,
Oh, okay, love him.
probably fave. Yeah. And then Loretta Lynn, loved her. I'm just kidding.
Didn't okay.
Guadalupe Francesco. I thought
Guadalupe
was,
Francesco McGillicuddy, and then
Oh, that's
Guadalupe
right.
Hidalgo.
Oh, Hidalgo.
Yeah.
I get them mixed up sometimes.
David Lynch is, I think, like probably my favorite. I think he's probably my favorite man.
I love him to death. Blue Velvet, obviously,
Of course.
amazing.
Yeah, Wild at Heart as
If
well.
I
is
had to
one
pick a
of the-
favorite, I would have to pick. It'd be difficult, but I would pick Wild at Heart. I love it so much.
It's one of my favorites
Really?
of all time. Too.
I don't know why everything about the
Maybe
music.
we should do. Maybe we should do movie club with that with you.
Yes.
That
Have you
would be
seen
fun.
Mulholland Drive?
Yes.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
That's your favorite?
That was my favorite movie theater experience of all time.
Oh.
I saw it in when I was at art school back in Boston. Me and some artsy fartsy friends, and we went to the theater and saw it, and it was like the coolest thing I ever saw.
Mm-hmm.
But there were times when we'd say text with Laura Dern about character stuff.
Yeah.
And one time she was with David Lynch, telling him about the movie and the story, and just
Yeah.
to know that.
Yeah,
I was
just
like,
know that David Lynch is being apprised of
oh
the
my, Laura
updates
Dern
on your
right now
film.
is talking to David Lynch about I was dying.
That's great.
So
I was like,
cool.
can we FaceTime real quick?
Yeah,
I just want to see what your hair looks like today, Laura. Can you
yeah.
please?
Oh, David, hey,
Yeah.
what's up? What are you
look,
doing? Oh
who's
my
that?
god,
Who are
hi.
you with?
Hey,
Who are you
Justin, you look great. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was good.
Now, Justin, I just want to know: are you familiar with a film called "From Justin to Kelly"? Because it's just that it's the first thing that I thought of when I saw you.
Maybe
And
he'll remake that. He should remake
He
that.
should remake that with you
That
in
would be
it.
great.
And with Ms. Katya Zamolodchikova as Kelly.
Yes, I'll play Kelly Kapowski. You play Justin Timberblock, and it'll be a whole thing.
Justin Timberlake.
Timberblock. Yeah.
Great, I'm into it. I'm
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah. If you had to have a superpower, if you were forced to have one, in this,
By the DGA or
what does that mean?
the Directors Guild?
It'd be to get everything financed immediately. Done.
Yeah. No, like for like an X-Men kind of thing.
Oh, I would say I would fly.
Oh, okay. Have you
Yeah.
ever been to Six Flags Magic Mountain?
I worked there in high school.
Shut the fuck up.
Really?
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Because it's in Santa Clarita Valley where I grew up. I
It
worked
sure
there
is.
when I was
Valencia,
14,
right?
15.
Is it Valencia?
Valencia, yes.
Yeah. Did you go on the ride called Tatsu? Do you know
Yes.
what I'm talking about? You're flying.
Yes, but I want to fly on my own without a machine and without
that's
having to wait in
that's
line.
asking too much. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's like
just-
doing it without
yeah.
a lube syringe. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
That sounds dangerous.
Flying
But I
would be
say
your
fly-
one. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what would yours be?
Shape shifting.
Oh, well, that is a good one.
That is really good.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm a little jealous of that one now.
Yeah. Mystique was always my favorite X-Men. Do you know Mystique?
You're gonna people get mad at me when I reveal I haven't really seen those.
I have
Well-
to go. I have to go.
I
I'm
know.
calling the police.
I don't know.
No.
Well, I've only seen a bit of them, but I know that she's the one that's in body paint the whole time.
She's the
Who plays
bluish
her?
purple. Well, it was Rebecca Romaine and then Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, she took okay.
But it
Okay.
seems it's always a strange role because you just change in other people.
Wait, I just realized something. If you can shapeshift, you can become a bird to fly.
There you
in
go.
addition to
Shapeshifting
Wow,
is like a
okay.
catch-all because
I
then
kinda-
if you wanted to
I-
shoot lasers out of your eyes, you could just shapeshift into the guy who does that.
can I change my mind now or is
no,
it too late?
No,
God
sorry.
fucking
You're
I
locked
already
in.
notarized
You're
it.
locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I want you to answer the question that you asked me.
Okay.
The one
Yes.
about the
Oh.
thing about yourself that you don't know. I'm fucking it up, but you know what I mean.
What is one thing would be surprised to know about you that you don't know about yourself?
How did you answer that, and or how would you?
I think I just laughed and then peed a little. But I would say that I have an enormous capacity for pain.
Okay. I think we're about wrapped up here.
See, the desire level on the couch is getting so high that they don't want to stay in it anymore.
Do you want to get married?
I don't know.
Okay.
Are you
I guess
looking
no.
for a relationship?
I don't have like a fantasy of getting married. No, I don't. If it were to happen one day, sure.
Are you dating?
Not right now. I'm not.
Sorry.
How about now?
Wait, are you single?
Yeah.
That was so sexy.
Thank you. Do you smell it?
Can you blow that air a little bit my way?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, what I always say is, I'm not looking for a relationship, but I'm not looking.
Oh, okay.
If something comes along, great. I'm
Yeah.
very like career focused. I do like doing a lot of things alone. I like going to the movies alone. I would
Me
go with
too.
people.
I love
but
that as well.
love
Yes, I
that.
do.
We should all go alone together sometime.
Yeah.
Sit in separate sectors.
I'll go to
see
the
that.
ArcLight. You can go down to Vermont, and he can go to the Egyptian or something.
Yeah,
and we'll
that's-
text
that's
about
perfect.
it later.
Yeah, exactly.
Or we can go to the ArcLight together, but then in front of the person, pick totally separate seats.
That's what I was
truly
thinking.
confuse
Oh,
them.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's what I was thinking,
like
yeah.
that.
And bicker a little. No.
Yeah.
I'm back there. You're
Yeah.
to the right,
That
and
would be
then he's
great.
to the left. Yeah.
Have you seen any movies lately that you've been shitting your pants over?
Let's see. I saw on Hulu. So late to the game, but that gay movie Beach Rats.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's really
Yeah,
beautiful. I
have to
loved
check
it. I
out.
wanted to see that. What did I see in a theater recently? I finally saw Love, Simon.
Oh, okay.
Is that some gay shit?
It's some gay
Yes,
shit,
okay.
so you might want to
I'll
avoid it.
shield my eyes,
It
yeah.
might turn you gay.
Oh, I don't want
You know
that.
what I mean?
No.
But I
That's
love
what the
that.
propaganda does, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Well, hello, I'm Devin Green. You may know me from, well, hello, I'm Devin Green, valued guest of the Katya and Craig Variety Hour. I invite you to visit devingreen.com to purchase a t-shirt, a cufflet, or some cinnamon fuckwads. As an animal lover, all money goes to preventing camel toe. Seriously. This plus more at devingreen.com. Cluck, cluck, hoot, hoot, caw.
Do you like the supernatural? Do you like the occult in a movie?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I like it when it's done in a weird way. So maybe less so Marvel movie, more so like the only example
Avengers
I
and
can think
babysitting?
of is,
Yeah.
I don't know why this is a thing that popped to mind. Oh my God, what is this film called? It's a bit obscure.
Who's in it or who directed? Maybe
Baby Boom.
Baby Boom. Diane Keaton. Yeah, that's very
That's
spooky.
definitely
Super
it.
spooky.
That's definitely it.
Haunting.
Citizen Kane. No.
Opening night.
It's a big gangster theme. A guy goes
Hamburger the Motion Picture.
guy goes
MASH.
to prison.
Oh.
It's not,
Shawshank
it's not La
Redemption.
Promesse. Do you guys edit this podcast, or do you play the whole thing all the way through?
I edit some bits. Do you want this part edited out?
Can I just take a pause?
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I actually do.
Yeah, sure.
I
Oh,
wanna
look it
know-
up.
I
Look it
wanna know
up.
what it
Yeah,
is.
use the phone.
So you're going online now.
See, you log in so effortlessly.
IMDb. What is this weird thing? I don't
Is it My Father the Hero with Gerard Depardieu?
know.
Is it French Kiss with Meg Ryan? No.
Not that.
A Prophet?
Yes.
It's called A Prophet.
A Prophet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Rewind.
I like
Okay.
to, yeah.
Oh my God! One film comes to mind. That's so weird.
A
prophet.
A prophet.
Prophet. Interesting. Now what?
Yeah, so kind of like dramas that use it in a really cool, weird, unexpected way.
Okay.
So almost
So that
like
came to mind because like there's a cellmate who's gay, and this guy kills him. He doesn't want to, but he has to. And then that dead gay cellmate comes back as a ghost to kind of like give him advice and haunt him.
Yeah.
Remember one moment where he opens his hand, the prisoner who's alive in his hand, there's like a fire in his hand. He's looking at it. Weird shit like that is where I
Okay.
like the occult and
Okay.
sci-fi.
sort of
Okay,
like
cool.
the Cronenberg thing of like everything's normal and then something really bizarre starts to happen.
Yes.
Okay.
Or the way that's sort of what I did with Welcome the Stranger, now available on iTunes.
Now available
And Amazon.
yeah.
And Amazon. And
And
Amazon.
Yeah.
I do love to plug it because it came out and no one really knows. So
Why?
I'm spreading the word.
Why would you know? Why would you feel weird about plugging it?
No, I don't.
No,
but
okay,
I
good.
feel like I do it more so than the other ones.
Okay, well you should.
Oh, sure.
Every other sentence should just be like, "Welcome the stranger."
I've got
Welcome
to learn
stranger.
from RuPaul.
Yeah, seriously.
On iTunes now. On iTunes now. On iTunes now.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, this reminds me of the film that I just finished.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, it really it's a family drama, but there's a supernatural element. There's this kind of unstable sister, and she thinks that aliens are coming, but the word aliens it's never used.
Okay.
Sure. It's
But
just some other.
she sees this symbol that I have tattooed in the sky. These stars form this weird shape. She thinks it's a portal. tries to convince her brother. Her brother's like, "You're insane."
Yeah.
She's like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." And she kind of tries to convince him, and sort of does, until a mysterious woman shows up to the house, played by Riley Keough, and she's the same woman that the crazy sister has been seeing in her dreams. So she thinks that the woman is an alien, not the boyfriend, not her brother's girlfriend. She thinks that it's an alien coming to steal her brother from her.
Interesting. And no
there's
further.
there's a supernatural element.
We want to keep people in
Relatable.
suspense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good. We'll have to be watching it either from iTunes or Amazon, because you know what? I hear it's available.
I hear
on
it's
both
available on
services.
either. Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I was surfing on Amazon just the other night, and I couldn't help but come across that same movie.
You're lying. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Welcome the Stranger, I believe
It's
it was
called Welcome the
I think it was
Stranger.
called Welcome the Stranger. And it was available
yeah.
on Amazon.
Yeah, no, 'cause
Yeah, that's actually it.
That's familiar because I think that
I'm
there's
sure
also
it's a
new
very
film.
reasonable
Yeah.
price, I would say. I'm assuming it is.
For such a quality
yeah.
of film. I mean, yeah.
I couldn't help but notice the very reasonable price for Welcome the Stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Amazon, right?
Exactly.
Amazon.com.
It was right
and-
on
or was
Amazon.
it on iTunes that you were
It was on
looking at?
iTunes as well, but also
That's
I had
interesting.
noticed it on Amazon.com when I looked for
Amazon.com.
Welcome the Stranger
and
by
instant
Justin
watch.
Kelly.
You could watch it right away, right? So if you had,
Yeah.
one of those sticks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could also rent it for $3.99. That was Welcome the Stranger by Justin Kelly.
I heard that
Tuning
it's a better viewing experience if you just buy it all out. If you
Oh.
buy the file on iTunes or Amazon.
You don't have to worry about the rental
'cause you
period
can rent
running out.
and buy. If you buy it, it's just a better vibe. You know
And
what I
guess
mean?
what? Then
Yeah.
you've got it forever, babe.
You have it forever.
Yeah, that's right. Show your friends when they come over.
Yeah.
Watch it again in a month when you want to see your new favorite movie again. It's
Yeah.
great. So Welcome
Yeah.
to Stranger, available on most platforms.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Not to be confused with my new film.
That's right. Now, the new film is that
JT
called JT
Leroy.
Leroy?
which is not
Yeah.
out yet. So I'll
When does that
plug
come out?
later. I don't know yet. We're just finishing it, and it'll do a festival premiere.
Okay.
Then someone buys it, then it comes out. I would think maybe December.
Oh, cool.
By the way, reminds me, I have to thank you for the way I got to see I Am Michael. I got to see it long before it was released because you got us passes to see it at, what is the agency, CAA?
CAA in that fancy theater there.
It was so great to see it at CAA because walking in there and being very new to Los Angeles, it's like a sci-fi film, the CAA office.
Oh yeah.
It really is.
Yeah,
And I
but-
think they shoot things in there, right? For
Yeah.
things set in the future.
And it has a nickname which I should know, but everyone calls it, I believe, like the mothership or the spaceship.
I think I've heard
I think it's
Mothership, I think.
mothership.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like people kind of make fun of it for being so pretentious, and I'm like, no, it's so chic.
It's amazing. You walk in there and you're like, this is like a fantasy. It's
yeah,
great.
tons of marble,
Yeah.
Wow.
silver and marble. Yeah,
Oh, very she.
yeah, very chic.
And the
Very
sound and picture at the CAA theater is top notch. That's another
It
great thing
was.
about LA. The
Yeah.
theaters, even like the second run places, are the nicest theaters you've ever going to find.
That was fun. I remember my agent said, just so you know, at these kind of things, people don't always show up. It'll be like maybe they're usually 1/4 full, just to warn you so you're not mad. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I'm allowed to invite friends, right? I'm like, yeah. So I'm going to invite all my friends. And so it was overcrowded, people sitting in the stairwell.
That's right.
And I saw the look on their face, and I gave a total bitchy look of like, told you so, bitch. Do not tell me that my film will be underattended.
Yeah.
You fuckers
dare
didn't believe in
you.
me.
Yeah.
Now who's laughing? That's funny.
You've worked with a lot of legendary actresses. Leslie Ann Warren, to name one of the many that you cut out of your films. I know that you like to hire them to cut them out, and it's a kind of a cruel thing. I don't know. I won't say misogynist, but
Yeah.
hey, like,
There's one in I, Michael, who did not cut out.
yeah,
Daryl Hannah,
exactly.
who also is amazing, and she was so nice.
Really?
I loved her. She's amazing.
Have you
Yeah.
ever heard Daryl Hannah's song from Legal Eagles?
No.
Well, you're in
gotta
for a
hear it.
treat.
You've got to hear it.
Ooh.
So Daryl Hannah plays a performance artist, daughter of a visual artist
I
who
don't
was
think I've
killed
seen
in a
this.
fire.
Is this a real movie?
It's a real movie from 1986 with
or
Robert
one that
Redford.
Katya made up?
No,
Like you
No,
said.
no.
I am, but it's funny. Like I've seen the scene before, just out of the movie, and I was like, "This is me."
Yeah, this is a
me.
very. If you want to come over to the
Yeah, you gotta
computer,
look at it. Gather round, ladies.
Robert Redford plays a lawyer investigating a DA or something, and he's investigating the murder.
Oh, the poster rings a bell, actually.
Yeah, it's Deborah Winger, Robert Redford, and Daryl Hannah, and Terrence Stamp as well.
This scene is incredible.
It's amazing, right? Ivan Reitman's
She lit a candle
from
a
a
picture
screen.
of fire.
Yes, exactly. And this is just her apartment. You know,
Ooh, what are that guy? What, Mongo? What was that?
What's that?
Those falling.
Oh yeah, what are?
picture.
Yeah,
I think it's
is it Longo?
Longo. I was trying to be smart. I'm sorry. I know that artist.
Old Flame.
This is insane.
It's amazing, right? What? It gets even better. Look at this.
I was driving down the highway and I saw a car burning on the side of the road. A woman was slumped over the wheel. Her shoulders were shaking, like she was crying.
It's almost like a Tracy and the Plastics song or something, right?
Oh my god, totally.
Brush. Brush fire.
I love the sound effects.
Isn't it amazing?
Through the windshield, on the hood of the car, there was a stack. Or maybe it was a small child. As I drove by, I noticed that nobody stopped. Nobody stopped. Neither did I. Put out the fire.
Redford, not understanding, grabs a fire extinguisher, but thankfully,
What would you think?
she's already back.
This
She's
is-
already
Isn't
back
that
on the couch.
amazing?
Incredible.
How amazing is that?
So good.
Sometimes as a filmmaker, you like do something that you think is so clever. And so like, I am so cool. I'm
Yeah.
a true artist. And then you
Yeah.
watch stuff like that and you're like, I'm nobody.
I'm nothing. I'm nothing.
But also, I mean, just in terms of practicality and reasonability in the film, which is not a great film. It's great. I love it. We were talking one time about things to do when you're having an anxiety issue or attack or whatever. That is a go-to film because it's not that great and it's full of plot holes and it's kind of like a mix of drama and comedy. It's too long. It's got too many plots, but there's scenes like that in it. And how does that happen? So you're in someone's loft and she's like, oh, my art? Well, I'll just show you.
Yeah.
So that's just a casual thing you do around the house. Well, we'll post the clip so people know what we're talking about. But as you can tell from the sound,
It's incredible. I'm obsessed with that.
If I were ever like on a date with a person that
Yeah.
showed me that, I would marry them.
Absolutely.
Like in 10 minutes.
That's the thing.
Well, Craig just showed it to you.
No, I'm talking Daryl Hannah.
Thanks a lot. It's a special moment. I was feeling good today, and now,
Well, I suppose it's time for me to confess that I've hated you this whole time, you stupid fuck.
I knew it.
You'll
I could
never
feel
amount
it.
to nothing.
I didn't want to bring it up, but now what do I care now?
See, Justin, do you see how broad and
I see the
expressive my
abuse.
register is? No, I'm auditioning
Oh,
for
that.
you.
Oh,
I'm
auditioning.
like,
I see. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on. Let's try this. Excuse me. Fill her up.
What?
Gas station attendant, for God's sake. Act like I'm saying something nonsensical. I'm giving you the chance you always dreamed of.
He was missing one thing. Action.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You want to try that again?
Wait,
You
no,
wanna try that again?
no. But I want to showcase my talent because I'm a hoofer, as you know, but I'm also a triple threat.
Ooh.
Yeah, hold on.
Is this a part of the score for Hereditary?
I actually, I've been approached by some major studios to Shut up, you fucker. Really, Craig? Bathroom humor after
That's
all
where
after all we've been through, after all those moments we've shared together.
What? You're gonna finally draw the line after your filthy tales? Do you know what he's been doing at Courtney Ack's place? He's been filthying it up. Courtney's a naturopath, tries to live a clean lifestyle, and he's just been in there fucking destroying it.
I shit her bed.
I figure I can see this.
I shit in that fucking rotted whore's bed. I shit in her bed, and I did not. The mattress was well, it was stained.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, do you and Courtney share a bed?
Well, no, she's out of town.
Oh.
She's out of town. So
Thank God,
I've been
by the way.
subletting her
Yeah.
place. Yeah, she's coming back for 2 weeks, and she's going to have to sleep in the shitty bed. I changed the sheets, though.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure that the bottom sheet's on tight so she never sees the stain.
Yeah, I don't think she'll have to
Why don't
see
you
it.
flip the mattress?
It's a pillow top.
What does that mean?
You can't flip it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw Courtney when she very first came to LA at Akbar.
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
They had like a variety show thing. It was very strange, but it was many moons ago.
Oh, yeah.
Well before Drag Race.
Well, she's gotten a lot worse. So
So it's good you saw her in that golden period. Yeah.
she's beautiful. Wait, can I have a cigarette?
Yeah,
Is that
absolutely. Is
okay?
that all
Do you
right with
mind?
you?
Yeah.
Do you
All
mind?
right.
Is that okay?
Justin, this has been the most harrowing and just exhausting interview I've ever engaged in.
I'm trying to act.
No, it's good. Go with that feeling. Go
Wait,
with
I
that.
had these on backwards earlier.
You did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I think I felt more comfortable that way. I'm different, you know?
You're not like other guys.
You've always been different. You've always been so different.
Why not embrace it finally?
Also love this table, Craig.
Oh, thanks. Isn't this great? Yeah, I know. It's it reminds you of a few things, sure. No, it's a very 80s thing. I
It's
think.
great.
Yeah, I love it. I like to mirror everything.
Mountains of cocaine and then
Oh, I
piles
wasn't
of
thinking
shit.
that.
Oh, you
so,
weren't?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just looking at a reflection is all I was thinking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
narcissism.
Yeah. It's just nice to be able to catch your reflection
Yeah.
in most of the furniture. Well, thank
By
you.
looking it over and going like
That's right. That activity is just there to have a chance to look at yourself.
love.
I like you admiring my bar with prominently featured Burt Reynolds films and Al Pacino in Cruising. I'll have to post a picture of that on the Instagram so folks
It's
know
great.
what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And the Rush mirror at the top, which is sort of the jewel of the collection.
And the Madonna lunchbox.
Yep.
That's right. The Madonna Lunchbox really ties everything together.
And
yeah.
the double dong dildo that has crusted feces on
Oh,
it.
did I leave that out?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that won't
I
be
thought
in the
that was a
picture.
dog toy.
It is. That's right. It's for the neighbor's dog. And yeah. Okay. Anyway, next question.
Why do you do it?
I said we weren't going to talk about the double dog dildo anymore, so I don't know why we're going back to that.
My next question is a two-part
Because.
question. Yeah. Why do you do it? And second, how dare you?
Because, and you're welcome.
Oh, so everyone found that wig.
Yeah, there was a wig on the
I
floor.
swear it was not there before.
It wasn't. I brought it out from the bedroom.
I thought it walked out.
Oh, you just
It might have
flung it out
shuffled
of your bedroom.
Well, I was putting it there, so I was like, I wouldn't bring it out at the beginning of the discussion because I thought maybe we might need to get into some wig talk later.
Okay.
A
Got
friend
it.
had that on, and it was in a different form. I'll show you what it looked like when they had it on their head, which is terrific for audio.
Yeah, this is going to be riveting.
Again, with this attitude, this incredible negative attitude that I know you're known for it, but still.
Yeah.
Now that I pulled up the picture, I don't even want to show you now.
Okay, perfect. Well, I went to. Oh wow.
That was the sound of your
What the
excitement.
hell was
huh?
that? That's a beautiful wiglet.
Was that for Pride?
It was. It
Yes,
was. So
that's great.
He just found this, and he wanted something that looked like flock of seagulls. That was the closest he could get.
Do you like wearing wigs, Mr. Kelly?
I mean, I don't often, but when I put one on, I like it.
Do you like being chased by an ambulance?
Yes. I called them for you, actually.
did?
Yeah, thank God, because
Here comes my ride. Do you know it's very expensive to get picked up by an ambulance?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I haven't been in one, but I know it's very expensive.
$1,500.
$1,500.
Yeah.
But you just say you're poor and you can't pay it.
No.
You just throw the bills away.
I was thinking about that, but I'm a good citizen.
Is this a recent thing?
Yeah.
Should we not talk about it?
No, it's okay.
It's part of the stuff we taled about before,
Yeah.
right?
I don't
Okay.
really have a filter. I don't really mind. I don't
That's
really
what
have a
makes
personal
you
life.
special.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
One of the many things.
Yes.
So you went in an ambulance, they sent you a bill for $1,500.
Yeah.
But I do think you can say, you can finagle your way out of it somehow. No?
I prefer
Especially
to just
you.
finagle bagels.
I heard a story
okay.
actually about a friend who injured his wrist at a party and then pretended to be someone else in order to have their health insurance. Did you hear about that story?
I heard about that friend too. That is scandalous, but it worked for him. It worked for him.
Yeah, it worked for him. We won't say who it is because
No.
they don't live in town anymore.
Is this medical
They moved away.
insurance fraud?
medical insurance
Medical
fraud?
insurance fraud.
That's right.
But he was a wild one.
He was wild. He was doing crazy things. He was on some kind of
We'll have him
hoverboard.
call you after. He'll give you some pointers
Okay,
Yeah.
for this
great,
ambulance
yeah.
bill. I don't approve of it. 1,500, too much.
It's too much.
It's way too much.
Altogether
Yeah.
too much.
Plus, how long was the ride? I mean, was it across town or?
It was like 3.5 hours.
Oh,
we went down to
okay.
San Jose.
So some of that money's the gas money.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
fun?
I don't remember.
Oh.
That's the shame.
Yeah. But they did record it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm waiting for the footage, and then if I like the footage, then I'll pay.
Yeah, and then we can put some beats to it, and you have a new single.
Yeah, riding the ambulance down to San Jose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
That's
Wait,
good.
but did you really go to San Jose? No.
No,
Oh, I believed you. You're such a good actor.
it's,
See,
it's
this
the
is
craft.
this
It's
is-
the craft. I'm able to drop into the pain so effortlessly and automatically that it allows me to pull from a deep reservoir of personal experience that allows people to believe when I say bullshit stuff.
I'm literally moved.
And again, that's what makes his gas station attendant the most believable.
Wait, I can do it. Tell me if you think this is real. Don't tell me what I'm feeling is wrong. That's good.
That
right?
was okay.
Hold on.
I'm gonna try it again. And
Wait. Stop. You. No.
I give that a 4 out of 10.
God damn it.
try it again. Just try it again.
Justin, no, you can't leave like this. Not after all we've been through.
That's the one.
That's the
That's
one.
the
that's
one.
the
But
one.
the first
You need to
take
set
is
the
always
scene.
the best one.
Sometimes, yeah.
Set me up for stuff. Okay, I'm gonna audition. I'm gonna be I'll do the gas station attendant.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi there, would you like regular or unleaded?
Is that good? No, that's it. Is that good? Is that good? Is that good?
That was great.
Is that good? Okay.
That was great.
Is that
Yeah.
Oscar worthy?
Cast.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Best supporting bit part actor goes to the gas station.
Yes,
gas station attendant.
number
gas
3.
station. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, how many takes do you usually do, and how do you figure out? Oh, I've got the right take. Is it something you feel at the moment, or is it a time pressure thing?
Both. But I don't do very many. I try to do, I feel like a 3 to 5 take kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes because of time, 2.
Yeah.
That has happened. But
Right.
but I still, even with the pressure of time, I wouldn't move on if I knew I didn't have it.
Sure.
Yeah. But again, I've been lucky to work with these actors who are so talented and they know what the fuck they're doing. So
Right.
like James Franco can do 2 takes and the second one will be perfect, if not the first one.
Right. And then he has an alternate that's still great that you could use bits of if you needed to.
Yeah.
What are some of the other actresses that you've worked with? Daryl Hannah, Leslie Ann Warren, Courtney Love, right?
Courtney Love's in
Love.
the new movie.
Wow.
Diane Kruger is in the new
Diane
movie.
Kruger. That's
Yes.
right.
She's incredible as a person and an actor. She's amazing.
Polyglot.
Oh,
I know you've
Polyglot.
worked with her too.
Who?
Polyglot.
Oh yeah, I love her.
Yeah.
I love
She
her.
was really good in terms of endearment. I'm sorry.
Part 2.
Yeah, part 2.
Oh yeah. Well, that was the funnier
The
one.
squeakquel.
Yeah.
The
What was the
squeakquel.
sequel? There was a sequel to Terms of Endearment.
Is there really? No.
Yeah, no, there was.
It was,
and it didn't. It wasn't. It,
was,
didn't turn out very well.
It was what was it? It was
Terms of Bereavement.
Ferns of Bereavement.
Oh, love that.
Yeah.
Ferns of
I love
Bereavement.
that. Yes.
Yeah. Ferns of Bereavement. It was like it was a Fern Gully Shirley MacLaine vehicle.
Right, it was Fern Gully, but live action.
Yeah.
Which was tricky because the budget was crazy. The Evening Star, a 1996 American comedy drama film, the sequel to Academy Award for Best Picture winning Terms of Endearment, starring Shirley MacLaine and no one else, apparently. Oh, Jennifer Jason Leigh? No, who's that that's in there with her?
Oh yeah, The Evening Star. I saw that.
Any good?
I don't remember.
Yeah. It's hard to make a sequel. They made a sequel to Chinatown called The Two Jakes. Not
Oh,
terrific.
I've heard of that.
It's not very good.
One time I was on a flight and saw Terms of Endearment under like the old movie section.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I want to cry or do I want to watch like Boss Baby? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Boss Baby is a good flight choice.
I like watching dumb movies on planes. It's so much more fun.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I get like all my dumb comedies out of the way.
I've never met a comedy that was dumb.
Well, you haven't lived. I watched the Ab Fab movie on a plane. Love Ab Fab, no offense, but you know the movie was a little
The movie was
silly.
kind of shitty.
So I watched it on a plane and I was glad I did.
That's
Yeah.
a great plane movie. See, I saw it in
Yeah.
the theater and I was really annoyed.
That was just a lot of cameos.
A lot of cameos.
Stunt
It was
casting.
just okay. Yeah.
I did appreciate Kate Moss. I always appreciate Kate Moss.
Yeah. She was a highlight of the film.
Yeah, she fell into the ocean. Is that what happened?
Into the ocean. I think the funniest gag in it is when she comes back out of the water, she's still smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's relatable.
So that's like one of the 3 good gags in that movie.
Yeah, It was not very good. Action packed though.
Oh yeah, lots of hustle and bustle.
Yeah. You like a lot of movement in your films?
I love a lot of movement. I like things to flow.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite shitty movies?
Oh God! I'm really bad at these questions.
Great.
That's
Favorite
good. We
shitty
wanted
movie.
questions you were bad at.
Bad, like in like a Showgirls way. Like, oh, it's like
Yeah, something like that, or
fun.
something that's fun to watch because it's so bad.
I know I have these, but the first thing that comes to mind is the most cliche one of all time, which is Showgirls.
Oh.
The Room I still haven't seen.
Oh, I
Is
thought
that
you
bad?
were there.
I saw Disaster Artist, but yeah.
Oh, I have to see Disaster
The
Artist.
Room is bad?
The Room is like a legendarily bad movie, which I stayed away from for years because people know I love bad movies. And they're like, oh, you would love this movie. So after too many people said that, I thought there's no way this can live up to the hype. It lived up to the hype. It's really, really bad.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and bad because the guy really thought he was making a masterpiece, which is sort of what the Disaster Artist is about.
Oh, okay. I relate to that.
You would love Disaster Artist. You got to watch it.
Okay.
I have to watch
will
it very soon.
Yes, I will watch it.
It's about like a crazy person with a weird accent who's just trying to make a difference in the world. I feel like you could really relate.
Relatable. Yeah. Oh my God. That's relatable content.
There isn't a gas station attendant in it, but there's a shop attendant.
I don't care. I'm not interested. I'm no longer interested.
Well, they're not
Done.
casting
Yeah.
for it.
Oh,
okay,
well.
it's already been filmed.
No, I can't think of one. One random one that comes to mind, not that it's bad, but it's so ridiculous, is very young Sarah Jessica Parker.
Wait, can I guess what it is?
Yeah.
L.A. Story?
No, younger.
Oh, girls just want to have
Yes.
fun. Yeah.
So I watched that and I was like, this movie is insane. It's so weird. It's crazy. It's so fun to watch.
It's almost like a sci-fi movie in a way. Yeah. And it's a great dance competition.
Oh, they
in
get a
it.
dance off?
It's it's the dialogue's nuts to see her so young. It's funny.
Right.
It's just weird. It's great. I
Were you a
recommend it.
Sex in the City fan?
I was a little late to the game, but I think I started watching it before the final season aired.
Okay.
And then me and a bunch of girlfriends in San Francisco watched every season together.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Listen,
That
I
was
a
back
big
when you would
fan.
go to the video store and rent a DVD.
Oh.
A DVD?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
New release HBO, Sex in the City. Box set.
Box set,
And you would
sure.
rent them one by...
Disc by disc?
Not even
or
season by... It was like, I think each disc had maybe 4 or 6
episodes on
episodes.
each. Yeah, that's right.
I
They made you
remember
shell
this.
out the money.
Yes,
That's
I
right.
remember I got them from what's that thing? The thing
Netflix?
that's yes. The thing that used to send the DVDs.
I think Netflix still does that.
No,
But
no,
they
don't.
no, it is an option you can do now, but the selection is so tiny compared to what it used to be. I used to pirate every DVD that I got. So I would use Netflix to get a lot of things that were hard to find or out of print. Now Netflix has a very, very reduced catalog.
Oh wow, what a shame.
Yeah, it is.
I used to order the maximum amount of DVDs that you could get.
Like 8.
Yeah, 8 at a time.
And would you watch all of them?
Yeah. Wow. They were all the same movie.
You would put them on at all at the same time. Different players, different TVs.
Yeah.
Some small, some large.
I like an immersive cinematic home viewing experience.
You had a universal remote. You
love
could just hit
this.
play once.
Yeah.
It would trigger all of them.
I put on my headphones in to block out the sound. I just take a long nap.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they would drift at a phase. So there would be like a second behind each of them. So it'd be kind of like a Flaming Lips warehouse.
Yeah.
And there was
Concert.
one last standing video store in LA, Journey's Video in Silver Lake near the Gelsons.
Wait, that's still open?
No, it closed. But it just
Oh.
closed, I think, a year or two ago. So it was clinging on for dear life.
Sure.
But I still used to go, even though we have Netflix, because it was fun to like go there and look at the weird selections and staff picks, and
Yeah.
I enjoyed looking at the pictures.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you like
before
the pictures?
knowing what I got. You know what I mean?
And then also finding things by chance, which is something that
Yeah.
is-
So I
yeah.
was sad when it shut down.
There is still one video store up and around. It's called Cinephile. It's in Santa Monica, about 15 minutes from here. It's on Santa Monica Boulevard, approaching Santa Monica. They have a terrific selection of lots of things. They have the director wall. They have what the fuck is this section or something, or holy shit is the section where you
Holy
can find
shit.
things like Cool as Ice, starring Vanilla Ice. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, classique.
Maybe that should be the movie club.
Maybe that is the movie
Yeah,
club
yeah.
selection for us. Yeah, because outside Brian said he didn't want to watch any shitty movies. Well,
No,
that.
only Oscar nominated and Oscar winning pictures for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So girls don't want to have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, girls just want to have fun.
Girls don't
don't
want
wanna
to have
have fun.
fun. Yeah.
That's the sequel.
Tonight at 9, girls don't want to have fun.
They prefer to
Be miserable.
If you could
Yes.
Yeah, you could tell. You could tell.
I love the way you ask questions.
If you could learn a lesson only to days later unlearn it, and then in years to come relearn it, how would that lesson impact the way you thought about learning lessons, and why?
I couldn't even keep a straight face for 1
Is that a
second.
good one?
I really need you to become a journalist.
I want to be a
telling you.
journalist, so I feel so. I'd be so good at it. I get right up in their face, I'd stick the microphone in their mouth, and be like, "Who did it? And why?
Answer me now. Answer me now.
Yeah.
The answer to that is I would decide to never learn anything ever again.
Yes. Do you know it's really healthy
Is it
to
the
have
correct answer, or was there?
that there's only one answer, and that
Okay.
was indeed it.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
No, thank you.
Do I get a prize?
No.
Do I get a lube injector?
Yeah, you get a lube injector, and I'll carry you home.
Oh, that's great.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a great combo package.
I'll carry you like a baby. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You have
Great.
trinkets on your hat.
What?
Roses.
Stop lying. Yeah.
And a teacup.
Yeah.
It's very adorable.
Yes, I have. This is a fan gift hat. It's a black hat with There's a miniature spoon. There was a miniature fork and a knife. There used to be 2 saucers and more
you
roses.
lost a
and
few things. It's a little disrespectful to your fan.
It is. It is. I've been exposed. I've been
It's
dragged,
time
exposed,
to
and
expose.
I've been exposed, and now I'm going to be canceled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, drag
Just like me.
first.
Yeah, dragged, exposed, and then canceled.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then come back with a vengeance. Don't forget that
and-
part.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm prepped and primed for my my comeback, my Winona Ryder style comeback.
I mean, you're doing it right now. You were in an ambulance, and now you're
Oh,
back on
that's
the
right.
show,
Yeah.
taking over the world.
Yeah,
And you've
I'm-
given the wrong name.
yes.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, you got
Great.
that covered. Medical insurance
I've
fraud.
exposed myself before the media had a chance to expose
Get ahead
me.
of the story.
Yeah.
Get ahead of it.
Damn it.
Yeah. The key to spin and damage control is mostly just not to do anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
When scandalous things happen like that,
Mm-hmm.
do people report on it? Like Drag Race fans, and is it a thing?
Oh my God.
Like, do
are
people
you
know about the
kidding?
ambulance ride?
Well, I told them.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's better. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The kids
Was
love
TMZ
to talk.
there?
You know, yes, actually, I think. No.
Oh.
Somebody told me the guy that I was with said that TMZ was there, but I think he might have been lying because he was a drug dealer.
Oh.
But I don't think he was lying. But he did say something that TMZ was there, and there was a picture put up on Instagram of me like in the thing being taken away, but they took it down really quick.
Oh,
Who
wow.
took it?
Some guy just who was around there.
Oh my God,
But
scandalous.
it was
Scandalous.
a scandal.
Do you have? Did you save the picture?
Scandalo. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
You want to forget about it. Therefore, we should keep talking about it.
I think that's the way to forget. That's the way to forget.
I feel like if you bring it up one more time, I'm gonna snap.
No.
He's not crying.
No.
He was
No.
acting. That was good.
Was
See?
that good?
Gas
See?
station attendant number 2.
Okay,
That's
what about
right.
this? Like-
Sentimental
Okay,
gas
hold on,
station
hold on.
attendant.
Sentiment.
Mr. Kelly, all I ever wanted to do was fill up your tank.
Is that good? Was that? Did I drop into the pain?
So what you're telling me, this is a full service gas station.
I just wanted to fill you up with diesel, and you insisted on unleaded. How am I supposed to take that?
Do you have any lube for my car?
I have all the things.
Can you change my oil?
I can make your car very oily and awfully wet if you just give me a chance.
Is that good?
That's great.
Thank you.
I love it. Done.
Okay, good.
I have
See,
so
one
many
take
roles to
wonder.
right now. My God.
One take wonder. I could also
I
play.
thought you said one dick wonder.
Oh, that is me too. When I only need one good dick, and it's 3.5 inches long, hard.
Great.
Yep. I have had. I jerked off a man who was hung like an elevator button.
Whoa. Do tell.
I just did.
That's right.
That's the whole story.
Yeah. Was this back in the hooking days?
No, it was. I just needed a ride home, and he had a. He was like he was doing one of those things. It was like the agreement was that if he gave me a ride home, I would jerk him off or whatever. Wow. And then he like exposed himself, and it was like so. It was so small, like it was It was like a micro wang, and I tried to like jerk it off, but when I made a fist, it was completely obscured within in the fist because it was like a button. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
So did you use your thumb and finger?
No, I felt very self-conscious about that, so I kind of just like kind of
let it rest within your
grip. I kind of just like it was weird.
Did it work?
No, he did not. He did not achieve climax. But I didn't feel compelled to do that. It was just it was like 2 miles down the street.
So just while you're driving, do this during the duration of the ride.
We got in the car and then he exposed himself, and I believe he remained exposed for the duration of the trip. And then I did not put it in my mouth. No, ma'am.
I want to know how you asked him and or how he offered. Like, where were you? And did you say, "Excuse me, sir, I need a ride home. I'll give you a hand job." Or did he say, "Do you need a ride home? I'll do it if you give me a hand job."
It could have been either.
So curious.
It could have been either.
You don't remember?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Those details have fallen away, but the actual action. Also, you said it was only a 2 mile ride, and you like to walk. So why did you not just wiggle on down the street?
Well, I was wearing high heels.
I see.
Okay.
I see.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lady needs a ride home. What was I going to do? Put on my trainers? I didn't have them in my bag.
A lady do need her handbag.
She do need her handbag. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you said in regards to that beautiful Daryl Hannah scene.
Yes.
If you had a date and someone did that, you would marry them. What has happened to you that's come close to something that amazing?
On a date?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay, what about the complete reverse? Something so insane where you're like, oh my God, I'm running away right now.
Oh God.
Like you came home and someone just pooped on your floor. Oh, well, I'm sorry, you like that. Never mind.
I was going to say,
that would ring
I
his
can
bell.
find the fancifull in any situation. I don't think anything that's been. I was chased by a FedEx man, in drag. I was by a FedEx truck, chased down the street. I was leaving a club, and there was a FedEx man like idling, and I was taking a side street, and he barreled down, and then like chased me all the way home. I ran inside, and then he banged on my door for like a good 20 minutes. That's when I knew he was the one.
And obviously you let him in.
I didn't let him in. I know.
But he was bringing you a package.
Auga.
Auga.
Yes. Thank you. I'll be here all night.
Is that a package for me?
Oh my God. You're rotten.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What do you have next on the horizon for your
what's
film
coming up
works?
next? What's on the next page for you?
I am in development on a new film, and it's so obnoxious, but I have to wait to talk about it.
Oh, that's okay.
That's fine.
So dumb.
That's fun.
What about what's your schedule like when you're in the process of development and through the making of the film, and how does that affect dating?
Ooh, well, let's see. I think it's different every time. The first 3 films I did, when I started the subsequent film, the other one had already at least premiered somewhere. It didn't come out yet, but premiered at a festival. So we had like press and hype. And this is a weird thing where like JT won't premiere for a little bit and then won't come out for even longer. And I'm already getting the next one started.
Sure. Okay. So you're already in the midst of the next thing usually
So it feels, I don't know, it feels, I feel like a little bit, I feel like I'm having a little bit more fun.
Okay.
Like in between the other ones, I kind of was like just not doing that much and being super strict and, going out every now and then.
Yeah.
But like just felt the stress and anxiety of like having to get the next one together.
Right.
But now the next one's coming together really nicely and
you have more time.
I have more time. So yeah, I guess my days are, it's a weird phase where like doesn't sound that busy, but the combo of like even just phone calls, emails, and meetings can like take up a lot of time.
Sure.
And there's laundry.
Champagne problems because it's,
Yeah.
Caviar
I'm not working at
dreams.
McDonald's, but caviar dreams. So a lot of being at home and emailing, calling, researching, making lookbooks and writing letters to actors and and then going out at night and just, drinking too much champagne and waking up the next morning and not regretting anything.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Did you ever get lost in a load of laundry?
You know what? Actually, the simple, I know.
No?
I always do my laundry when the bin is full.
That's great.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Always.
it's a good
I think
policy.
that's so cool.
Once you start going over the lid.
You're so brave.
Yeah, I do that. And then delicately fold everything.
Yeah.
So some t-shirts that I have, I iron them so they're nice and crisp.
Get out of town.
wow.
My friends make fun of me, and I'm like, I want the collar to be crisp.
Yeah.
I don't want a
I think you should
wrinkly
ditch
white
all those
t-shirt,
friends.
for God's sake.
Yeah.
If you're listening, friends.
Yeah. Hey,
And you don't like that I iron my
Justin's
t-shirts.
friend, you need to get a grip.
You need to drop the bullshit.
Yeah. You need to fucking. I don't know.
And then how long are you usually away when you're filming on location?
Usually 3 months. Because each film, I've done 3 in New York, and then the last one was in Canada. Yeah, so roughly 3 to 4 months each. Yeah.
And
I
how
like
long-
that. I like being away. It's fun.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, like, don't you want to be at home? Like, no, I love living in a hotel or an Airbnb. It's
me
so
too.
great.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And then
Yeah.
they just go to a bunch of weird new restaurants. You
Yeah.
know, you need to have what your heart desires.
Yeah, you need to treat yourself or take care of yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Treat
and for me, that's a
yourself.
nice, salmon fillet and 2 martinis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 6.
With olives, but not too dirty.
Yeah.
See, that's where you keep the responsibility there. You're like, not
Exactly.
too dirty. I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
go wild here.
Just a
Exactly.
little bit of strychnine to take the edge off.
Yeah. Just one dropper full. That's all.
Yes. Yes.
Actually,
yes.
if you rim the glass with the strychnine,
You know, what now?
you rim the glass.
Yes.
Oh, rimming the glass with strychnine.
Yeah.
The title of my new single.
But the next one is actually going to be in LA.
Oh, no way.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Are you going to stay in a hotel?
That would be amazing.
You have to stay at the
That
Chateau
would be
Marmont.
amazing. Yeah.
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 You know,
And putting
I'm
that in
available.
my contract.
I'm available. Is
Oh,
there a
this
gas
is- This
station
could be
scene?
the one. This could be the one.
Is there a gas station
Yeah.
scene?
A lot of great gas
There's
stations in
not.
LA to shoot at.
Or I could play a
They're
pickle
not-
farmer or a.
There's a scene with people. I'm not kidding. With people roaming around a kind of like heroin house.
That's
Come
Oh, this is.
Yeah.
I mean,
on.
this
Yeah.
is made
This
for.
was the
yeah.
role I was born to play.
Like, I mean, no offense, but it's what I thought of immediately, just from
no
your kind
offense
of look.
taken. Just
and
I'll take the role. No offense
And the
taken.
whole interaction, the whole affect, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's do
Done.
do a little bit of your pickle farmer. I think
Okay.
it'd be interesting to hear.
Okay, here we go.
Hey baby, I've got a whole jar of salty and sweet kosher dills ready to shove up your stupid rotten shit can turd bucket bottom. And in exchange for that, I'll just take $14 checks delivered in person to my great Aunt Elda. And she happened to pass away last year, but it's no skin off my back, baby. And how about you come back?
Is that good? That's my drama.
I think this character is getting written into this.
Come on.
There's
I'm
now
ready
a
to
pickle
act. I'm
farmer
ready
scene.
to act. I'm
You're
ready
ready.
to act.
You're ready.
Listen, I
Oh, God,
studied
this is
with
great.
Uda Haagen-Dazs in the
Oh,
Strevin.
I love Strevin Cedars.
Strevin Cedars
Cedars,
Sinai
yeah.
Memorial
Yeah.
Acting School.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of motivation.
You say cyanide.
Cedar
Cedar
cyanide.
Cedar Cyanide, Cedar Cyanide Hospital.
Oh, God, that's great.
And
And
bar.
in
They have
bar,
a lovely,
yeah, in a
combo.
flame grilled cheeseburger.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got everything there.
Yeah, it's I'm a multifaceted, I'm prismatic.
Love that.
A lot of journalists have called my work prismatic.
Multi-pronged.
Yeah, two-toned.
I fully agree.
Thank you. Thank you. I have to go to spin class, Craig.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll have to stop taping then.
We have to stop taping soon.
Yeah, unless you want to have them over, but I don't think that's going to
I
work
don't
out.
think that's going to work.
We can't spin right here?
Well, my head is spinning because I'm head over heels in love with you.
Oh, thank you so much. But that's not going to make you lose weight.
Nope.
Wait, you don't need to lose weight, though.
I need to gain weight for the role. I'm willing to gain up to 145 pounds for the role. But my per diem is $385 a day.
Well, this is you have to
Okay.
maintain the weight.
Yeah.
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 We'll see
Can't
how
just
that
be
works
one
out.
Yeah.
salmon fillet.
So in my contract, it clearly stipulates that I must gain at least between 110 to 145 pounds for each role.
Great.
Okay. And then I need a personal encouraging
Feeder.
chef.
You need
Oh,
a
you mean
feeder.
an accountability coach?
That's exactly
Oh my
right.
God. What is that?
Teddy Mellencamp.
You clearly don't watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
No, I don't. Back in my day, an accountability coach was just a Catholic nun who beat you in the face with a ruler.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Is
it's the
it?
same
Yeah.
thing, right?
Only they beat you via text.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
Did you
Even
remember to
cooler.
eat that Twinkie?
Oh, God, yeah. Shovel that food in your gross maw, you fucking asshole. Yeah.
Wait, where do you spin? Or do you not want the fans to know?
I cannot tell.
Oh.
Just mouth it. Oh, West Hollywood corner of
Robertson and Santa Monica. I'm going to be there
Pump.
from
You spin at Pump.
At Pump.
I
Yeah,
spin
that's
at
right.
Pump, and then I go over to Sir, and then I finish at
Villa Blanca.
Del Taco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only been to Pump, I think, twice. Once with you for your birthday
That's
many
right.
years ago.
That was a lot of fun.
And then
yeah.
once just with friends. I got to go back.
Let's go back sometime.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, I got to bring it back.
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right, let's do that.
Will we get like special treatment?
Possibly. Sometimes
Maybe
it's,
not.
It works out.
Because
And
as
then-
an indie director, I kind of get recognized often, and I just like to keep a
Yeah. No
like to keep a low
photos.
profile.
No photos. No photos.
I got very special
No
treatment at
photos.
Pump. The second brunch that I was there for, I got ordered the burger, and it arrived without a top bun. So it was just a bottom
Ooh.
bun. Everyone
Okay,
was
work.
hungover, apparently, that worked there. We had to actually
Craig
open
does
the
not
gate.
like a top bun.
He's
Yeah.
a rotten human
Yeah.
being.
Listen, I'll take top
I
or
figured.
bottom. I'm versatile. So,
love
in
it.
closing out, we'd like to say thank you, Justin, so much.
Thank you for
Wait.
This was
hold
legitimately
on.
very fun.
Hold on. I have to sing you just in case you're not sold on my abilities. I'm just going to reiterate that I
Okay,
am a
I'm
triple
ready.
threat.
Is this the music you wanted
Here
for
we go.
that?
This is exactly it.
Justin Kelly is directing. He's directed many movies with gay subject matter. He's not limited to one particular theme. Works with actresses of all types of skill sets all day long.
Hold on.
Ooh, Justin Kelly is the one to bring these characters to life. Silver screen gold star. Wow. Shh. Watch the films.
I've been holding my mic away so as not to capture my laughter and ruin the song, but that is
How
my favorite
dare
thing
you
ever.
laugh? How dare you laugh?
It's
No,
nervous
it was
laughter.
nervous
It's nervous
laughter.
laughter. He's so turned
That
on.
was beautiful.
So, yeah.
You are my new favorite person.
I'm a dramaturge.
I'm obsessed.
I'm a dramaturge.
And of all my friends who say, put me in a movie, you're the one who's going to win.
I really want to
Yeah.
act. I'm
Yeah.
Elizabeth Schumann
Other
soaked
friends who say it, I say, shut up.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch.
Get the fuck out of the car.
Yeah, get out of here.
Wait in line.
And give me back my wallet. Yeah. Mhm.
Winner,
you-
winner. I
thank you
adore
for
both
joining
of you.
us.
This was so fun.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, so happy that you came, and hope you come again.
Great. Well, why don't we tape one now?
You got my
I
gag.
got it. I got it. You see that?
You stole
That's
my
funny.
gag. I
See,
love it.
That's
I love
funny,
it.
right? Because none of this was rolling. It was
I
just
got that,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's
Well,
in the business.
I got
He's
it.
in the
Yeah.
business. Yes, yeah. Well, I got it. Cupcakes. Must have cupcakes.
Okay, get the hell out of here, you filthy animal.
Okay, let's get some Prosecco. Will you spin? Thank you.
Wait. One last time. iTunes and Amazon.
Actually, I Am Michael and King Cobra, both available on Netflix.
Ah.
Welcome the Stranger.
Welcome the Stranger.
Available on iTunes and Amazon. For purchase or rental.
Rental.
Will it be on Netflix and Amazon one day? I don't know. Probably.
But buy them now. Buy them all.
Tell your friends.
Tell your lovers.
Tell your mother.
Mother, sister, daughter, enemy. Vanquish your foes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so much. It
you.
was so fun.
Okay.
Okay,
Goodbye.
bye.
Bye.
That was humiliating. In front of a reporter. In front of a reporter. I had things to do today. Ow!
Ow!
I had plans.